Welcome back, everybody, to our third adventure running the Storm King's Thunder. And last week, the group was set upon by a army of orcs, the village of Nightstone. They met up with the seven snakes earlier in that day, found that the leader of the seven snakes, named Zolkin, was being chased, hunted down by this band of orcs. They locked themselves into the village of Nightstone. The orcs set their army up outside and proceeded to assault the next morning. In the interim, I can't remember his name, Colossi, and Colossi, Skittles, and Zion decided to bury the Lady Amadar of the keep, who had died in the storm when the storm giants attacked the city. Colossi went to get a pillow for her, and his wild magic went a little nuts, causing his wild magic to surge every 6 seconds for a whole minute, which involved a lot of things like summoning a unicorn, speaking in bubbles.
Holy language of bubbles.
Yes, lots of fun. Let's see. The next morning during the siege, Skittles, in an attempt to stop a group of goblins or orcs from scaling the wall, cast command on the lead orc. He failed dramatically, fell over into the moat, and pulled the rest of the orcs that were also scaling the ladder with him, killing 3 of them with one blow. Unfortunately, the orcs that were shooting arrows at them all aimed at her and took her down, killed her. Or took her down to 0 hit points. Fortunately, one of the guards that they had rescued, one of the guards of Nightstone, had a potion and healed her back up. So, not dead, but near-death experience.
Mostly dead.
I experienced
Mostly dead.
the spiritual body for a second.
Out of body experience.
The battle got to came to a crescendo, and you heroes were not leading that battle. The orcs were very nearly about to overrun you when, from behind the orcs, hundreds of wood elves stood up in ghillie suits. They had crept their way across the field, sneaking up behind the orcs, stood up, and with a few barrages of arrows managed to pretty much take all of them down. One of the orcs was an Eye of Grumsh, and she did cast invisibility on herself and get away. The rest of the 20 or so orcs were slaughtered, including the leader. When all was done, the elves simply shouted, "You're welcome," at you guys, and marched back into the woods. Kind of with a tone of voice that says, "Don't mess with us. We don't really want anything to do with you." So when the battle was over, Zolkin, the leader of the Seven Snakes, turned to the party and said, "Thank you very much. Now get out." Kella didn't look too happy about that, but you 3, along with the 4 guards, were basically told to shove it, hit the road. The city of Nightstone now belongs to the Seven Snakes, and you were no longer welcome there. Guards were very distraught, but with a little persuasion, they decided that it was in their best interest to leave, that they were not going to be able to stand against the Seven Snakes, and that if they stayed, they would probably not survive. So as you left, Kellex kind of sadly walked off. The twins of the Seven Snakes raised the drawbridge, and you are now standing out in the road amidst the bodies of a couple dozen orcs laying on the ground, kind of trying to decide where to go from here. One of the guards, whose name is, I keep forgetting it. No, that one guard, that one guy.
The paladin one?
The paladin one, yeah. I've lost my page, and I did not. Did not highlight it. Ah, here we go. Kalen. That's a really hard name to remember. Kalen. Oh, God. How will I ever remember that? Caleb steps forward and he says, "We need to get the city back."
Well, let's go to Ember, I guess.
We have to do other things.
Yeah. We can't do it alone. But the rest of the village on the night of the attack did flee from the village. More than likely, we have a plan in case of a town evacuation that the villagers should go and hide in the caves to the north. The hills around here are filled with caves. And there's one cave in particular, the Dripping Caves. It's about a mile north of here, where they should be safe.
Hey, who knows? They got those problems too. Everybody got shot in the eyes.
Well, I feel like that'd be the best situation right now.
I guess let's go to that cave.
Alright.
Do you want us to come with you, or do?
You're welcome to come with us.
It is the least we can do.
The other three guards are like shaking their heads. And, no, I don't particularly want to.
Should we
Go
write
there.
them a note?
We should write a note to Ember so they can take it to Amadar.
Alright,
And to
so
Ember. What's the
Well-
note gonna say though?
current situation is on a pause for a second.
Update. There is no more town.
Current situation is problematic.
Problematic?
That.
There you go.
Sidiri, Torum, Lara. Alara?
Did I
Sorry.
just kick you? I'm sorry.
Sidiri, Torum, Alara, you three go to the border post, which is 10 days' journey to the south, or to Daggerford, which is a fairly sizable town. They talk it over and they say, well, we'll go to Daggerford. We should be safe there. It's a big city. And they start heading off down the road to the south. Kaylin says, I'll stay with you guys.
Oh, okay.
The paladin guy, right?
The
Yeah,
paladin.
he's not really a paladin. He just wants to be. He's an
Uh,
initiate.
I can teach you the ways.
hey, we have 2 teachers here now.
So he
Write down that name so we don't forget.
Bless you.
Kayla?
Did Coco just sneeze?
Yeah,
Coco
3 times.
ran and sneezed.
Ran over there, sneezed, and then turned around and walked back.
Coco's sticking her head in
She's,
the bag.
that's her sneeze spot.
Yeah. Let's hit the floor.
Okay. So you may start making your way towards the dripping caves. As you do so, you find you hear kind of a muffled whining sound coming off from on the left side of the trail as you are working your way north
Why
towards
are
the
you
dripping
whimpering?
caves.
I'm not.
It's not
You're
you.
the animal friend.
He's on my left side. Coco?
I think I know what it is.
That's
now.
the whining, but it's to our right.
There's a grove of trees about 50 feet off the trail, and you can hear kind of a creaking sound, like something swinging on a rope, and a muffled, kind of moaning sound.
You wanna check it out?
I guess we should.
I'm gonna prepare my weapon in
Anything
case.
going wrong for me.
Oh,
Actually, no, my shield. I'm gonna use my shield.
no, nothing's gonna go wrong. Come on.
Find another child.
I think my child wasn't that hard.
Yeah, it says we should be careful. The wood elves around here laid traps all over these woods.
So we should keep on the path.
I don't know. That sounds human.
Hey, yeah, sounds like me. Oh, hi.
I'm happy.
I'm
Well, let's go check it out.
Yeah.
But be careful with traps.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, it's my
Aren't you
specialty.
enough too?
Slowly.
Aren't you enough?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go
half
into
elf,
fox
half human.
form so that I can see better on the ground.
You go into fox form. You can now smell something very familiar. It smells like Riardo.
I smell boy.
Something smells familiar. It's not the stinky boy, but like another dude.
I smell magic boy.
Another.
I'm a.
Well,
Unless-
you slowly make your way out to the left of the path, carefully treading through the grass into the pine forest. And you see a spilled backpack on the ground, some kind of adventurer's pack. It looks like it's been gone through very thoroughly. All the food and water is missing out of it.
Why did I have food and water?
Maybe it's not hers. Could be Carco's.
And
That's so
you
cool.
recognize the scent on it as the scent of Dalos. Very strong and yucky.
Maybe it stinks.
Oh, it's the moldy bread.
A little bit
It's better
further
than that.
forward, you come around a tree and you see hanging from a tree upside down, tied by his feet, bound and gagged, and moaning and muffled. Riardo is just swinging back and forth about 3 feet off the ground. His hands reach down. If his hands were able to reach down, which they can't because they're tied behind him, but if they were able to reach down, he would almost be able to touch the ground.
What happens?
Hmm.
Isn't
Did
this
you
the
taste the
same?
rainbow?
What happens?
I don't remember.
I mean,
I'm gonna get him down.
The last thing you saw before you went unconscious was a green. You seem to recall a green face with yellow eyes, full of sharp teeth,
Was it that?
coming towards you with a club.
Was it the little rogue goblin? I don't know.
but he's just hanging out, alright? There's nothing wrong with that.
Yo, like we been missing you. You
Yeah.
left the tower.
I got clocked on the head, I think.
You think?
He's got a big goose egg.
I think I'm injured.
I'm gonna like crawl above him and chew out the rope.
Okay, you crawl above him and don't you ever do that again! And you start yelling at the rope. Get back rope! I'm sick and tired of your rope!
Chew it at the rope. Get it?
Start chewing it
Get
out.
it? Chew it at the rope.
What is this?
Oh, you mean bite through it? Okay.
Yes.
Alright.
That works too, though.
I like to imagine there's this ball.
The
just yelling
rope
and chewing.
feels very ashamed.
I'm still tied
Roll
here.
for
I'm still on the
I'm
intimidation.
ground.
very sorry that it's a rope.
I'm not intimidating at all.
You rolled a 1 on
That's a
intimidation,
one.
and that rope feels nothing.
You are a bad little rope.
Rope gets stronger somehow.
Yeah, like his AC increases.
The rope stares at you defiantly.
What's happening?
Is this what arcane
Alright.
magic does to people?
She's not arcane though.
I don't know.
So you bite through the rope.
And now I'm just lying on the floor with my hands and
Yeah.
legs bound.
Yarda falls to the ground. So,
Well, this
unceremoniously.
is uncomfortable.
You rolled a 1. You should probably break his neck and be dead, but
That was for
But you
intimidation though.
that was for intimidation.
You have a,
Intimidating, but rope
you have a
because
sharp
of
item on you?
I got skinny knife.
The
have a what?
moment you
Skinny
lose to a rope.
I'm gonna take your skinny neck and cut the ropes off of you. Off your arms and
The
stuff.
binds.
You're unbound, ungagged.
Yep.
Yo, you want to go to a cave with
No
us?
real damage, no lasting damage, but your pride's a little hurt.
Yeah.
You feel
No.
hurt.
No
Lost
idea
a
where
bit.
I didn't intimidate the rope. I intimidated you.
no idea where Dallas and
Ricardo.
Ricardo went.
Oh yeah, where's your card at?
Wait, who's
I've
Dallas?
seen him in weeks or days.
Oh,
Ranger Dwarf.
That would sound like a
Yeah, you've been hanging upside down here for the past 24 hours and
I'm really
not
lightheaded.
feeling, not feeling so great.
The blood's rushed to my head for hours.
alright. You want to go to a cave with us?
Why not?
Alright,
He's
let's
being
go.
tied to a tree.
That's what I call motivation. Hey, you want to go to a cave with us? Sure.
He's being tied to a tree.
Whatever.
The motivation is I'd rather not be tied to a tree again.
Yeah, who
It's
knows?
better than what I've been doing all day.
And who knows, you might be clever with at work again.
Orc.
All right.
Or goblin.
Probably, yeah.
Wait, when did we fight orcs?
You weren't north.
Oh, you missed that.
Yeah, there was a whole fiasco with him. Or
I
what
died.
heard, from what I heard.
Yeah, don't mind that I'm shorter and older.
And bald.
Did my hair come back?
No.
Not yet.
It's not to grow.
Figured as much. Let me guess, wild magic again.
Yo, how you
Where
know?
were you when I needed you?
Upside down, gagged, and hanged by a tree.
See, this is what happens to people that use magic. You get hung and gagged. She gets
I'm dead.
hurt, and then you almost destroy the village.
Wait, didn't you say something about a unicorn?
Yeah, I believe it. That makes sense.
I'm fine saying far away from magic,
Alright, let's go. I'll
Let's
support
go.
all magic.
but not me.
I am.
Oh yeah, you would. Yeah, I think that magic's gonna probably corrupt you. I'm just saying. When I look at these two, I see danger.
Come in.
Alright, to cave!
To cave.
Continuing your way northward for about 10 minutes. A very short walk.
Question, what's in this cave?
Oh, we have no
survivors.
idea yet.
Oh, so that goblin back there was right. Okay.
We filled with
Try
traps.
before he
There
got
should be survivors.
a bolt to the forehead.
You see a fairly large hill sitting up out of the ground. It has pine trees, thick with pine trees on the top of the hill. And you can clearly see a cave entrance on the south side of the hill. Why don't you roll a perception check?
17.
Easy enough. You definitely smell goblin and something else. something worse.
Is it worse than him and the big smelly guy?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
no.
smells like
A goblin camp.
Blech.
Orcs.
sweat
Oh.
Orcs.
and skunk
Orcs.
and it smells really just pretty disgusting.
That's why we have masks.
Dirty feet.
Oh yeah. Oh,
It
No.
checks off everything about orcs.
It smells worse
Does
over
not
here
smell
than
like
you.
orc. It's
No.
different than the orcs. You were 15 minutes ago. You were in a field full of dead orcs, and it just smells nothing
Hey,
like
I wasn't there.
these.
Something don't smell right over here.
What does?
What doesn't smell right? Yeah.
You also notice with a 17 that's leaning against a tree. It looks like another tree, like a smaller tree, up against it. But as you get closer to it, you see that it's tapered from the trunk down, and it's got blood on the thick end of it. It's a giant club.
Are you sure there's survivors
I
here?
really hope I wasn't hit with
The
that.
club itself stands about 7 feet tall.
Oh my gosh, it's taller than me. I'm gonna turn to the guard and ask
Shrek.
if he's sure there are goblins here.
Somebody wants to know.
But
No goblins, survivors.
Yeah, so
this is where they would come to.
I'm gonna look back at the.
What is it?
it
It's
doesn't
a,
look like a space.
it's not an orc.
thing.
Why? Why can I only think of Shrek now?
Because it's an ogre.
Ogre! That's what it is, ogre!
Yeah.
Because he's an ogre.
I was trying to say ogre, but all you could think of was Shrek.
Shrek
What
is an ogre.
Shrek?
Yeah, what is Shrek?
It's a tale of an old ogre. He's kind of a jerk.
Big jerk ogre.
I believe it. Didn't he have a donkey?
No, I think that's
We're-
what the message was.
we're-
I think it was a steed.
We're in a bit of a... There's a giant club in front of us, which means there's a big thing around and we should be worried.
I'm gonna turn back to human and pull out my shield and continue on.
Maybe
Oh yeah, I forgot you were an animal.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, you continue forward towards the cave. So I assume you're leading?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your order?
Gianna, then Thief,
Okay.
and then...
Did you just call him thief?
I'm a tiefling, we don't call people by their names.
Wow.
You called me by my name.
Fox, Thief,
Oh, okay.
Teacher.
That works.
Um,
I'll be up front with Skittles here. Caleb says.
oh,
Smart
right,
idea.
what do...
But they're not still
Let's see,
from us.
Fox, Thief,
Nice.
Teacher.
We're paladins. We are very needy.
Look, you can try
I don't
this.
know what he looks like.
For now, at least.
Caleb?
Yeah. Also, I'll be standing next to him so you can teach me things.
I'm just making sure you don't mess up.
Did you? Don't be stressed. Don't be stressed.
Teaching me some like meditation.
Keep your mind
Tips.
clear.
He's
boy.
got shoulder length brown hair, kind of curls a little bit. Deep brown eyes. His nose looks like it may be broken, have been broken at one time, just a little bit. It's got a slight little bump.
Does he have any scars?
No scars. He's got a beautiful smile. Like
Got a
very,
high charisma.
like his teeth are impeccable.
But
Um,
I didn't want to be.
he's broad-shouldered, fairly muscular. He's wearing chainmail with a tunic on it, and the tunic has purple and yellow flowers that cross.
Ooh.
And then on his shoulder, he's got one pauldron on his sword arm. He's got one pauldron. The pauldron also has looks like a unicorn inscribed on it. The head of a
What does it
unicorn. inscribed on it.
I'll call him Chains since he has the chain though.
Okay.
On chains.
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 That's actually not bad.
I'm just gonna call him Paladin Wannabe.
No.
Oh,
Don't be rude to him.
He's about 6'2", so he's a pretty tall.
Big chains.
Pretty
Chin.
tall guy.
Long chains.
Long chains.
Twice the size of Skittles and like triple the size of
Imagine, like, who's that guy that always says, wow?
Wow. I know who you're talking about, but I don't
Owen
remember.
Wilson? Is that who it is?
Something like that.
Owen Wilson, with long brown hair and dark brown eyes. It's kind of looks like him.
I scraped my toe against.
Oh, I thought you
Table.
smacked your toe against the table.
No, I got it.
Owen Wilson. He
I got
he
it.
played the little
Yeah.
guy, he played the little thing in Night at the Museum. He played the little.
Oh,
I
that
don't like
person?
Yeah.
Oh,
with dark brown hair and brown eyes.
that person.
Oh.
What's
I
up?
thought you just looked up. Wow.
It's probably like,
Looks up wow, shows the guy's face.
wow.
You could have typed in wow bean though. That would have worked.
I like him. I think he's a cool guy. I don't know if I would want to be known as the guy who says wow.
Man.
I am the man that says wow.
Wow.
Okay, back to D&D.
Okay. So Chiana, or I'm sorry, Skittles, then Kaylin, then Zion, then
Us two.
like side by side.
Yeah, because he's teaching.
Okay.
He's teaching
I'm
me
just
how
making
to.
sure you don't freak out.
Yeah. He's keeping me calm.
I'm emotional support.
We haven't had a long rest. What is my
Elsie and Riardo.
what is my wild magic stress at? Since we didn't do a long rest.
Your wild magic stress is still at 70%.
Oh, boy.
Do you want to take a long break before we go in here?
No, we gotta get to the people.
Got it.
We can rest after we get
Taking
to the
time down over
cave.
here, but it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay, fella.
Okay.
Wait, if he's my teacher and pretty much my emotional support, could he roll to decrease it just a little bit, just like once
Calm you down.
a time?
I'll say that on a successful persuasion roll against his insight, you can lower it by half.
My insight,
Your insight is
which is a 14.
So you roll your insight.
7,
7 plus
4.
4. Okay, 11. You need to beat an 11.
7 plus
Oh,
2.
7 plus 2?
Yeah.
Alright, you need to beat a 9.
no.
No?
What do you roll?
6.
Plus persuasion?
A 6 in all.
Oh.
Oh.
Still stressed.
Still stressed.
Dang.
You can reduce it to 0 by taking a long rest.
Yeah, I know, but I was just wondering if there was a way to do it.
To temporarily
To
reduce it.
temporarily
Yeah.
reduce it just a
I'll
little.
allow it. You can make that check once a day. That's
Just once a day. Okay.
okay. So
Alright, we're continuing on
Now we gotta get to this cave.
towards the cave.
with my shield up.
Alright.
Make sure there are no traps.
Alright, I'm also paying attention.
You get to the entrance to the cave, and even Kaylin is like, something doesn't smell right.
I know, right?
You can hear water dripping in the cave, coming from the mouth of the cave, and you can smell water. But on top of that, you can smell goblin, strong sense of goblin.
Is it coming from the
Wasty
cave?
goblin.
And as you go to enter the cave, right in front of the cave, just off to the side, is a broken glaive.
Oh.
And the guard looks down and he goes, "That's one of ours."
Uh-oh.
I think we got. Wait, where are the smells of the goblin coming from?
Didn't you say this place was safe?
The smell of the goblin is coming from inside the cave.
Uh-oh.
You can feel the cool air kind of almost blows out of the cave. You can feel this cool.
So it's not just a dead end.
Feels like, does anybody have any torches? Because I can't see in there.
What's in my
Oh, look
explorer
at you!
Oh, what kind of maniac?
Is that cantrip?
Yeah. It is.
Light is a cantrip.
Oh, light?
Is that what you're casting?
Wait, what?
I assume you
Can
just
I-
cast light.
Can I use a sorcery point to manipulate,
I thought you could press
Fireball?
indicate a small light.
No.
no, okay.
No, you can't use this. You can't change one spell into another spell.
Okay, so...
You can just press indication, create a small candle-like effect.
You could.
Oh, wait, can't
you
I-
could light a
Yeah.
candle if you've got a candle.
Oh,
I lost my candle back there.
We can
Remember,
grab
got a
wood and
Oh,
catch
you
it.
got a lantern?
that would be
Lantern.
thaumaturgy. Prestidigitation, I believe, can create.
Thaumaturgy?
Yeah, thaumaturgy can light.
Which I have.
Can light a small flame.
You got a
I got
lantern.
lantern.
Oh yeah, you have a lantern!
You gotta light it though.
Okay.
Light it up.
There you go.
Okay.
I'll just do it for
Alright.
you, there you go.
Oh yeah,
Is
you're
that
like,
a
wait, where did you
standard
get your
or
lantern
is that a
back?
bullseye lantern?
It's a standard lantern.
Okay.
He's...
You
Where'd you
light
get
the
the lantern?
lantern, and it starts glowing.
First episode.
So
Yeah,
now
but
you
when did you
can,
get it back?
you can see.
Remember?
You can see.
You got another one from
15-foot radius around you.
Wait, does that mean you both have lanterns now?
I guess so.
Huh. I guess we both have lanterns.
Also, since you have homebrew rules about dark vision, how far can we see?
With your dark vision, you can see 60 feet. You cannot see any colors, and it only. You are still at a disadvantage on your perception checks.
And only perception checks?
Perception, anything that would, in investigation, anything that would involve noticing something.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So you work your way into the entrance of the cave.
I throw a lantern in my backpack and I never know.
Oh.
Cave narrows
In there, but it got clogged.
down to the entrance narrows down to a 10-foot area, and you work your way in. Not quietly. You get about 5 feet into the entrance, and you can hear this humming, like someone's just.
Sounds constipated.
Coming from, and you can hear this slopping sound, like.
Definitely constipated.
Oh.
I don't like this
You know that where
noise.
he's digging
It
for the
is not
flesh?
ASMR.
It's worse than smart.
It's asthma.
It's asthma.
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 His asthma.
As you enter in the through the 5 feet, step into the cave skills. You clank, your armor clanks. The humming stops.
She doesn't have disadvantage on. Her armor doesn't have disadvantage on any stealth things.
I rolled a 20 for their perception, and you guys weren't stealthing. So,
Okay.
So we
so
could have walked in.
your shield clanks against your what weapon you're carrying.
A maul.
The maul.
Maul. Okay, your shield and maul kind of clank together. The humming stops. The sloshing stops, and you hear. You hear bowstrings being drawn back in the darkness on your left and your right.
Oh,
Guys, I think we've been caught.
yikes.
We have visitors.
Well,
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna protect myself. Mage armor.
Here we go again.
Is that a first level or a cantrip?
That's a first level.
Uh-oh.
You throw mage armor up.
What does mage armor do again?
That's a 75% chance to go wrong.
You touch a willing creature who isn't wearing armor.
Mage Armor's level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Would be a 20. Roll your percentile die.
Please don't roll. Also, it's a willing creature I touch. Who has the lowest?
What's your AC?
Oh, I have 17. I'm good.
My AC is 12.
Same.
I'm 17.
We're sorcerers, bro.
What's
We're
your
lowest.
17.
You're both for 17. Okay.
And we're in armor, we're not.
Yeah.
Are you willing to have armor?
Sure.
You consent.
Cool.
I can use shield of
Do I
faith.
have your consent?
93.
93. You double in size.
No, not again! This is freaking...
Permanently or temporarily?
For the next minute, you are now 10'6".
When you...
I am.
We have visitors.
You Hulk out.
Man, that was close to that, though.
Alright.
I just realized you
Hunter,
can
would I could make us taller than you?
I just realized.
And your
I
stress
just
level's up to
completely up.
80%.
I just imagined. Here's some mage armor.
He's shrunk.
Oh.
That's what
Okay,
I was
so
thinking.
it's the size of me.
So the sorcerer all of a sudden.
Wait, how big is this corridor?
Wait, did the goblins in here just start
you're,
She said 10 feet.
you're filling the corridor. As you
I'm a meat shield.
I grew to 12 feet last time, so... Same thing, man.
I'm like.
as you grow in size immediately,
Go ahead.
you hear from almost directly ahead of you, just slightly off to your left, "Ugly ogre!" And
What?
you hear this sloshing sound, like a pig slopping in the mud,
Bleh.
and this ogre charges towards you out of the darkness,
Oh,
naked,
no.
completely naked, covered in mud,
I
Just
shouldn't be seeing this.
flabs of.
Yeah, me too.
He just has flabs of flesh hanging all over him. He's got this tuft of white
Somebody once
hair
told me.
on top of his head. These squinty these squinty eyes, kind of a piggish nose, and missing several teeth, and a mouth that's far too big for his face. His mouth
Like a
is
titan.
probably twice
Oh my
as
God,
long
these
as a normal
stars.
mouth for a face.
It's like a titan.
And he just comes rushing at you, charging at you out of the, and he calls you an ugly ogre.
I feel offended.
Who's talking, dude?
He got in.
I just turned the other way. I don't want to see a naked ogre.
As he reaches to grapple you, he misses. I need initiative rolls.
Initiatives.
Go word.
Natural 20! My first natural 20! And she only got a natural 1.
Yes, I did.
What did you get?
14.
14.
Hey, same
Combined 14.
You two got 14.
here. 14.
I got a natural 20. She got a natural 1.
Ooh.
Wait, so what is your dexterity?
15.
Oh, okay, I got 18. I think.
Yeah, you're fat. Yeah, so you'll go first.
Yeah, so you go.
18.
Oh, I go
You
first.
go
technically.
first.
I technically go first
And
unless
then
he
you
rolls.
go first ahead of me.
Darkness, my old friend.
You tripped once again.
It's only because I turned away from the naked ogre.
Yeah, that does.
I never thought I'd hear that.
Yeah, that's your
sentence.
reaction. You see this giant flab of meat coming at you naked, and you're like, "Ow! No!"
Oh, heck no.
No.
And I'm just like,
I'm too drunk to see this.
Oh my goodness.
I think the
Just
Getting-
get carried away from
I think
him.
since I grew twice as much, I got more confident. That's how I roll a natural 20.
Okay. Kelsey.
Don't die now.
I'm gonna. Okay, I know this is gonna become wild magic, but it's one of my strongest and new moves. Scorching Ray,
Okay.
which is a third level,
What
second level
What
spell.
level are you?
Second.
I'm third level spell.
Alright.
I mean, I'm third level and you get a second level spell.
So roll your percentile, because that was a 64, so your wild magic does go off again.
Oh my goodness.
And you explode.
80.
80. Instead of you go to cast Scorching Ray, but instead of a Scorching Ray, butterflies and flowers fly out of your finger at the ogre.
You need a relief
And
for
he's
stress.
even more offended than if you'd hit him with Scorching Ray. You hit him with butterflies.
Love.
Okay.
Oh, that's worse.
That's another spell I use.
Oof. Getting
Do you care to move?
How can I move? I'm the size of the hallway.
Well, you've still got 30 feet of movement. The cave has definitely opened up. You can't.
Am I still in the hallway or?
What race are you? Dragonborn?
I'm a tiefling.
Tiefling. So you do have dark vision,
I do.
or not dark vision.
Yeah, I do. Dark vision.
Dark vision.
Yeah, dark vision. 60 feet, no color.
So you do have dark vision. So you can see that there's a pool of mud that the ogre came out of to your just off to your left a little bit. You also see on your left and your right that there are two goblins. One on your left, one on your right, up on little ledges. They have arrows, bows and arrows trained on you, and then directly ahead of you, you see a gathering of stalagmites.
Okay. Do I have? So I use my action. Do I have a bonus action?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't know.
I
You
don't
sorcerer's
believe you do.
Huh?
I don't believe you do.
And he hasn't hit me, so I can't use Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's kind of interesting.
I guess I'll try to move away.
Back out of the.
No, because then they'll get hit. I'll just stand there.
Okay. All right. This brings us to
So wait, I
Zion.
casted Mage Armor on you, so your new armor class is
So how far away
13 plus your
is
dexterity
he
modifier.
to me?
The ogre has just charged into your group.
Oh,
It
okay.
is 13.
So is he
13
just
plus your
fixated
dexterity
on
modifier.
the sorcerer, or is he paying attention to everyone?
No, he's paying attention to the ugly ogre.
Okay. I'll try to cut him off with a sneak attack.
Okay. You do have advantage on the attack because he is engaged with another.
I think I got 16 plus 4, so 20.
And
Okay.
it lasts for 8 hours.
And then this here.
That's a hit.
Now I get 2d6 for sneak damage. 5.
5. Okay.
And
5 total
Yeah, 5. 2 plus 3.
plus your weapon damage.
Oh, that would be a. Oh, yeah, I still need to do weapon
What
damage.
weapon are you using?
Rapier.
Rapier.
So that'd be a 1d8.
1d8
I've got all these
plus
spells
your
left.
dexterity
Want to do
bonus.
a ritual?
Alright, let me just get the. So
That's a 10.
Oh, shit.
Just don't mess it up again.
That's an
yeah, that's
Don't fire flowers at him again.
That's a 2, and then
Or
plus
summon another
4
unicorn.
because I use my dexterity for
2 plus 4 plus 5 is 11.
that. And then can I get another attack? Or can I get an attack? Because this was a sneak attack?
No,
Oh, yeah, because
no, it's not a surprise round.
Okay. Then I'm going to move away. I'm going to use my hide action, and because I am a swashbuckler, I have fancy footwork, which means if I'm in combat with another enemy, I can slip out of combat.
All right, so you can disengage without an action. Okay. Roll your percentile to hide.
All right. Would that just be a 20? Would that be?
That would be a 20. Yeah.
Okay, this one.
Your stealth. It's your stealth.
That'd be 14.
14. Okay. He is engaged, so technically you do get advantage on that.
He's engaged? Oh no!
So yeah, so you're not gonna be able to.
Oh, okay. So that's that'd be 24.
All right.
Okay.
So you think you've hidden pretty well. All right. Kaylin steps forward.
Oh, I forgot Alright, who goes with us?
He goes before after me.
He goes before you. It's 17 on his initiative. And
Wait.
You got a 14.
you got a.
You got a
We
17.
got.
Yeah, you both got 14.
But he just went before. Okay.
Oh,
I have
I'm
more.
sorry. I thought you got 18 and you got 15.
No, his
That's what I
dexterity.
heard.
His dexterity was 18.
Dexterity was 18.
You both got 14 though.
All right. All right. Well, next time we'll rearrange the order.
Yes.
Mild goof.
Malku.
Yeah, Kalen was supposed to. Kalen comes up with his mace and smashes into the ogre's knee. Oh!
My kneecaps.
Popped him in the cap.
The blubber just kind of
Just
swirls around it, and it looks like he hit him hard, but it didn't break anything.
Big bony butt.
I thought we'll hit you back.
All right, Riardo.
I'm gonna cast a witch bolt, my friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a witch bolt.
I don't know what your stress would be at.
You still have my stress written down?
Hmm?
Do you still have my character's stress written down still?
Well, let's think about it. You were knocked out. You woke up tied up. There's a giant ogre running
You
out.
haven't cast any spells yet today, right?
I don't think so.
So
I'm pretty good.
30%.
I'm gonna roll my 20 to see if I actually hit this thing. I add my what to it again?
You add.
As a sorcerer. 8 + 4, so 15. 15 hit.
15 hits.
Alright.
And damage.
Which bolt does how much damage again? You got the card?
Yeah, I've got the card. Which was the first level, right?
Mm-hmm.
1d12.
1d12. That is this one, correct?
Yes.
11.
11.
Oh.
Plus. No, I don't know if you have that for damage. Spell attack bonus. No, that's just for your roll. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just 11 a big old zap on him. And next round I don't have to roll to hit again. Just
Oh,
Unless he makes the save.
Yeah.
Which the save is a.
ogre swings out. Oh, at. Who did the most damage?
Ryan.
Ryan did the most damage.
Oh.
So he swings out at Ryan. That's a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
Just with his fist. He's getting, he's got a witch bolt attached to his giblies, and he's
Backhands me. Oh.
just backhands you.
Me still not.
You
What's going on?
What's going on, bro?
What's the save for this?
Tree looks so freaking
Is
fun.
there no save for this?
8. Plus he's a large size, so
You
that
can use your action to
is
deal lightning damage.
13 damage.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Oh, it just ends when you do a different action.
I just got slammed real hard.
Is that a concentration spell?
No,
No,
it's not.
it's not.
It's
Okay.
not a concentration spell. It
All
just
right.
keeps going until he wants it to stop.
All right, so you kind of do a uncoordinated flip to the side, land on your side. You're knocked prone, but your hand is still held out, and there's still a bolt of
I only have to point when I'm zapping.
purplish lightning attached to.
I just got
the
flung
ogre.
across the cave's entrance.
Oh, is it purple because we're sorcerers?
That's what I'm assuming.
It just looks more like Emperor Palpatine's. In my mind, whenever I see
No.
Witch Bolt, that's what I see.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Considering how you don't have to aim it yet.
Okay, the goblins loose their arrows. Not only 2 arrows from the sides, but 3 other arrows from elsewhere in the cave, outside of your range of vision.
No.
Excuse me.
Let's see. Alright, one shoots at you. And no, it doesn't, because you're hidden. So that one will shoot at Kalen. Bounces off of his baldron. That one shoots at Kalen. Hits him.
Oh no.
Kalen's got hit.
Why was he working?
Some guy with papers.
Oh.
12. The next one shoots at you and misses, even though you're huge.
Yeah.
It's still in a dark cave.
And the second one shoots at you and hits.
Missed. Ha!
You take 7 damage from
Oh!
that
Oh,
arrow.
that's nothing.
What's your health?
23.
The next one shoots at you.
I had a shield.
Yes, you do. It still shot at you.
16?
And that's a 9 to hit. So nope, doesn't hit you. Bounces off your shield. And you hear
I have not used any cantrips, so I still have 4 cantrips to use, and then I only have 2 more.
What do you mean you have 4 cantrips to use? Don't cantrips not have an end?
Yeah.
you
Sorcerers
hear
are different.
Oh.
"No, you okay?" come from the stalagmite area.
Oh, they built some kind
And
of fort.
coming into your view is a second ogre. This one's female. She's wearing
Oh, she's actually wearing some
she's got a wolf, a full wolf strapped around her chest.
No, not how many you can cast.
No one knows how many.
It doesn't. It looks like she tried to skin it poorly,
Spell slots are how much.
so it's just kind of.
versatile to use.
It's
for
still got
only
like
the certain-
entrails and things hanging from it.
Cantrips.
It's wrapped around her chest, and she's wearing a loincloth of sorts.
That's good.
And she's just as bulbous and morbidly frightening looking as the other one, just as tall, and somehow uglier. Like their faces have the same features, kind of the flattened,
Got a lot of
turned up
charisma.
pig-like nose,
Just like how the female
squinty
bangers do.
eyes, wide mouth with missing
That's the worst
teeth.
things.
But somehow she is just twice as ugly as the first one.
Gross.
She has a club, a giant club with her.
Oh.
This
That's what we
club,
find out in the forest. Is that the big boys that's coming at us?
this club is. It looks like the one you saw outside,
Oh, dang.
except at the top of it, it looks like that a crown has been jammed on top of it with all these spikes.
Wait,
sticking
so
out of it.
a goblin hit me, right?
A goblin hit you.
Which goblin?
Hellish rebuke, my
Let's
friend.
see. What was that? Number 3? So one that you can't
This
see.
one's female.
Do you have to see for hellish rebuke to work?
I believe so.
You point your finger,
Yeah, you have to point
and
at
the
them.
creature that damaged you is.
Okay, you can't see him, so you can't point at him. Dang. You point in the general direction, but I don't think you're gonna actually point directly at him.
Yeah.
So he's out of 60 feet range.
Yeah. So
That's a long
there were
shot.
5 arrows that came in. Plus you have no cover because you're huge size.
You're cube.
I'm huge.
5 arrows that came in. You can see 2 goblins, one on either side of you, each about 15 feet away up on a ledge. And then out in the darkness, there are three goblins. You are pretty much face to face with one ogre, and there's another ogre with your dark vision that you can see about 40 feet away that just came out from the stalagmites. Looks like she just woke up.
What if you drop the stalagmites on their heads?
Stalagmites don't fall.
Oh, that's stalactites. They're very similar.
And select notes.
Mm-hmm.
Whose turn is it? Is it mine?
It is your turn.
Okay, so there's one right in front of me,
Yes, the ogre that's right in front of you.
and he's already using Witch Bolt on it.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait.
also
Wait,
He's been knocked prone.
Wait, Jade.
You guys skipped me.
Oh, did we skip? Yes, because you're one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
you don't. You get. You have to miss a turn because you rolled a 1.
Ouch.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna go to the closest ogre and attack him with my maul.
Okay.
so the one right in front of me.
What'd you do?
You do not do what you intended
Plus
to do.
2.
You go up to the next ogre and.
Look at him. You look
Snarl
up
at
at the
him.
ball and decide not to.
Okay.
Oh my.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Was that worth it? Was that worth it?
Wait,
This Amanda.
What?
you don't have a bonus action yet, do you?
No.
Okay. Sorry.
Because I think Kitsune, they have a bite attack that's a bonus action,
Oh, I have a bite attack.
but it's a bonus action. You don't have a bonus action yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yet.
No.
But I don't want to bite
If
that
Kitsune
thing.
have a bite as a bonus action,
No, it's
then they have a bonus action.
Yeah.
That's what the bite is.
It's a bonus
Oh,
yes.
action. The bite is the
yes,
action.
you do. You can.
You don't have to spend a bonus action. If the description in the feat or ability says that there's a bonus action,
I sent
then
the
it's a
picture
bonus
to you.
action.
I sent the picture to you, right?
So
Good.
yes, you snarl at him, you swing at him with your mace, and then you bite him.
No.
I guess I'll roll to bite.
No.
Oh my gosh, 9 plus 2.
That's probably that hits.
Oh yay!
That's what
11.
hits an ogre. 11 hits an
I
ogre.
can just imagine.
4.
Okay,
Critical bite.
critical
Chomp.
bite.
Plus your strength, so 2.
It
Plus
tastes
2.
really bad.
Blah.
Ow! Quit biting my shin.
My shit.
My she.
Shin. Shin. From all around you, you hear the cries of Bree Yark! Bree Yark! Bree Yark!
What the heck is a gray yark?
That's
Probably
that's what the goblins are screaming.
A certain type of juice.
Okay, your turn.
Just turn the toes.
So he's casting Witch Bolt on
Yes.
the one in front of me, right?
Yes.
Witch Bolt. Same thing.
Okay, you're gonna.
I'm just gonna zippity zap this guy to death.
I'm already gonna roll my wild magic.
Yep. Roll your wild.
95. And my
95.
and my
Attack is 8.
attack is 18 plus 6.
Well, your wild magic did not go off,
Oh.
Dang.
but Witch Bolt is a first level spell.
Yes.
Okay, so your wild magic is now at 90%.
Jeez.
Yikes.
For
barely
the attack, I rolled 18 plus 6.
That's a hit. Damage.
Duh.
It's 12, my friend.
Yeah, only 12.
We're just gonna start zapping this over until he dies.
Bites him anyway.
I decided to use my old dice, but that's the one dice that I'm missing.
Taste the
Borrow
rainbow.
this one.
Oh, taste the rainbow.
9. No, 6.
The 6?
Yeah. I read it upside down.
So you saw this,
Okay.
I can't even see what.
just a 9.
And so that brings us
No, I saw
to
6.
So.
Kaelin. Kaelin with his mace again on the ogre that's attacking you, misses.
The old whiff. The old wiffle ball.
He is going to. He's trying to move around it so that. Because he saw where you hid. He's trying to move around it so that you can come up behind it.
Okay.
So he's trying to keep its attention and give you an advantage on your next attack. So he's trying to. And he does create that diversion, but it is now focused on him. So.
Uh-oh.
That's not bad for me.
And it also has witch bolts coming into him from both sides, and he's pretty upset about that.
Unlimited power!
Okay.
This
So that
guy's
was
having a bad
Caleb.
taser day.
Zion.
So am I still like kind of close to the orc? that's
Yes.
being
Yeah, you just hid. You're just kind of hiding off in the shadows. He got his focus off of you. You duck into the shadows, and the only person that really saw where you went was Kalen. And you kind of got this thing with Kalen where he's like, "I got you, brother." Okay. he works his way
The
around.
paladin
now
working with the rogue.
so now you're right behind the. You're directly behind the ogre.
Work
I'm
seems to be made
gonna
out
do
of
my
floor.
best. Well, I'm gonna try to do a sneak attack and like stab him from the back. You know,
I'm gonna pull.
go to the back. Yeah, I think
I'ma
that.
stab you.
16 plus 4.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
So you get sneak attack damage.
Excuse me.
And,
That's 5 again, and then
and your damage from your weapon.
Actually, sneak attack damage.
Reroll
is
ones, right?
So
Yes.
much.
Hunter, why do you think I had a really good time with my dwarf
Okay, so one
rogue who died?
plus 4. So it'll be 5.
5 plus the 5 sneak attack damage. So 10.
Okay.
So this ogre's gonna need some flex tape when this is all over.
Blech.
Nah, he's gonna need
I
flex
need
seal.
like bleach from my mouth.
And then I'm gonna just try to do what I did last time and try to find a place
Here,
to
let me
hide.
burn all the
Stick
bacteria out
and
there.
move,
Scorching
stick
ray.
and move.
Yes, I can move.
Okay.
Completely disintegrates home.
At least you won't taste it.
So that would be an 18.
An 18.
Mhm.
Okay. Feel pretty.
My tongue.
Feel like you're hidden.
Alright.
Riardo.
It's a zippy zap time. 12!
Well,
Jeez.
11! 12!
That's just damage, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
Because it
the
automatically
Zip
hits.
zap.
It's already dashed to him.
That's that.
Alright.
Here, time to stab
So
you. Him.
He-
Zip zap him.
goes down on one knee.
Oh.
Nah, on the knee that I was close by.
Nom the knee.
If you use it continuously, do you have to keep rolling?
No.
No? Okay.
I'm not recasting the spell, I'm
Your
just putting more
computer's
magic.
really loud.
Yeah. That's because we're really loud.
Oh,
Oh,
well, Peter's playing the same logic that we're hearing right here.
That's awesome.
As he goes down on his knee, his hand comes down on Kalen,
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
On him or at him?
on him.
Oh.
It hits him.
Oh no.
Kaylin!
Don't die.
Do not die or I will explode.
Do not add another point to
Kaylin-
our freaking.
Kalen drops to
Oh.
the ground.
Is he dead?
He's mostly dead.
Yo, does someone have less? Can someone help him?
Yeah.
I don't want to
I
add
got
another
cure
counter
wounds.
to our
Yeah,
dead
you-
NPC
The,
list.
the other ogre walks up and reaches down where you're crouched down, focusing on the one ogre. He reaches down and lifts you up like this and pulls its club back. And this club looks like it would take 4 people to hold it, and she's holding it in one hand. And she goes, swings it at you.
Depth perception.
That's a 21 to hit.
Whack.
6,
I
6.
wish you luck.
Oh no.
Does it do maul damage?
Does it play the home run theme?
Not about a swing.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you take 19 damage.
Jeez.
Oh
How
no.
much health points do you
19.
have?
I have 3 now. Oh.
And go flying off.
Hey,
into
don't
the
worry, I
air.
have 2.
Can you see?
You had
Can you
2?
see in the dark?
Yeah, I only got it once.
You have dark vision.
13 and
Okay.
15.
Your lantern
Yeah.
goes out.
I can only do 3.
I'm lying on the floor.
Okay.
Zapping.
In fact, your lantern. You don't know
I'm
parts.
sorry, I'm getting Kaylin.
Things that were attached to you are now scattered about the cavern, so you don't know where your explorer's pack is.
Oh.
Everything that you had on you is now scattered about the cavern.
I'm surprised I'm not unconscious.
Yeah, that was
You
a
broke
nat,
your arm.
that was a nat 20. I didn't roll max damage, but if I had rolled max damage,
Yeah.
if I had rolled max damage, you could have gotten 18, 20, 36 plus 8 would have been 30, 44. He would have gotten 44 damage, or she would have.
I would have died.
She would have gotten 44 damage. So, yeah, that wasn't max damage. Alright, goblins shoot. All 5 goblins can see you.
Oh.
That is a nat 20.
Goodness.
Yikes!
We're just getting wiped out by a bunch of goblins.
Oh,
Who?
goodness.
Me.
You take 6 damage.
Wait, but okay.
She's being shot by some really sharp sticks.
Yeah, they're just standard arrows.
Oh.
6 damage.
That is an 18 on you.
Oh man.
What did the
Oh,
wait? What's
no.
the mage armor? 13 plus your dexterity. Only 15.
And that is 2 damage.
That's exactly my health.
You have 2
Jeez.
health. Alright, so you go unconscious.
And there goes one witch bolt.
I'm sorry.
The witch bolt dies.
Oh.
Next
Uh-oh.
one
Oh no.
shoots at you. And that's an 8.
Oh.
Doesn't miss.
That's a lot of stress, my friend.
Next one.
When someone dies, my stress goes up 50%, and I'm already at 90.
You just exploded.
Shoots at you.
Oh.
Oh
Okay.
no.
That is 2.
Which means if I don't even, probably if I even do this
Just
cantrip, I'm
starts
going to
rocking.
explode.
The
I
next
am
one
freaking-
shoots the ceiling or the floor.
We got a
I'm
problem.
He's
so
at
dizzy.
100% stress
Hunter's
level.
wild magic stress is above
Over
100.
100 actually.
It's above 100.
Oh.
Because I was at 90. He died, which adds 50.
Yeah. So
140 wild magic.
Oh.
I know what I'm going to do. I already have a plan. I thought about this.
roll it.
Roll
Oh, just, oh yeah, when someone dies, it automatically rolls.
atomic detonation.
54. No, I think
Jeez.
that's not fireball. That's
I think
Well,
it's 34.
You are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5 to
Your liver just grows 3 times.
Your liver grows 3 times its size.
You went like you was angry.
For the next 30 days, you cannot become intoxicated.
I feel healthy as ever.
I think we need someone for this adventure.
Also, wait, not mean if you're.
Um,
nah, never mind.
You hear that one stop screaming, Bree, whatever it was screaming, Bree Yark,
Chains.
Yark.
and it's now very angry because its bow has broken.
Huh? Whose bow is broken?
One of the goblins' bows broke.
It's
They're not
shattered.
very well made anyway.
Wait, who hit me?
It sticks and strings.
One of the
The goblin shot me, and then there was something else attacked me.
no.
You got shot by 2 goblins.
Okay. So that is all of the goblins. That brings us back around
My turn.
Yeah, you.
Skittles.
I'm gonna quickly use Cure Wounds on Kalen.
Okay.
Wait, he's dead.
No, he's not.
Hey,
He's at 0. Kalen's at 0.
Oh, they're both at 0. Okay, so you're gonna have to
I
divide
can
it.
use it another time. I have 3 of those.
3 cure.
Cure
wounds.
light.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
spell.
Laying on
Right.
hands is different.
I forgot.
Okay,
I
so
thought she was using lay on hands.
you
I got them switched.
all right. You cross the room.
So, spelling
Now,
modifier.
Kalen is just fair warning. Kalen is directly under this great big ogre that's fighting.
Good thing
I
Cure
was
Wounds-
underneath it too.
So you're underneath it too. Okay.
Does he cure wounds vocal?
So, 1d8.
Cure wounds
She
is
has
verbal.
It's verbal and somatic.
It's,
Oh, it's not.
yeah.
VS. Verbal and somatic.
4 plus 3. That's
Okay.
what he gains.
Plus your, I think it's your 8 plus your spell casting modifier.
So, 8. Or 4 plus 3.
All right. So he's up to 7. All right.
And then I'm gonna also move away from the ogre.
Use your movement.
Yeah, use my movement.
You might have
That
attack of
will
opportunity.
provoke an attack of opportunity.
shit. I thought he was focused on something else.
No, he's focused on everybody that's below him.
Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna hold up my shield.
I'm all the way at the entrance, unconscious.
Kalen's eyes pop open. He smiles. He winks at you. He jumps up. Back in the battle. Khaleesi.
I'll come for you next.
I just imagine I'm lying there with an arrow like stuck in my
So
shoulder.
when I
Just use it.
when I
Yeah,
grow in
bullet.
size, dude, did my items on me also grow in size?
Only temporarily.
Oh, dang.
It's more of an illusion than
My bottle of oil.
it's still the same amount of oil.
I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna try to shove it down its throat. The one right in front of me. I'm gonna stop using Witch Bolt and try to.
You're gonna use lantern oil in its mouth?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna use Firebolt while it's in my hands.
That's an interesting idea.
That is a very interesting.
Talk about
Yeah.
heartburn.
Well, because you died, the stress level is gonna.
Let's make that an ability check.
Ability check. What kind of thing do I add to that?
Let's do a
Wouldn't this be intelligence?
acrobatics.
Strength?
It's kind of a sleight of
Acrobatics.
a sleight of
dexterity.
hand. Sleight of hand.
Sleight
Oh.
of hand.
Yes.
Also dexterity.
Yeah.
I got a natural 1.
Are you serious? So you're saying you just pulled it out and dropped it?
All right. So you drop a giant vial of oil on the ground. Shatters. It shatters, and the ground is
Soaked in oil.
Oh.
soaked in oil.
Since I'm at 100%, do I still have to roll?
You are at 100%. You do not have to roll because nothing has really happened. Well, yes, you took an action.
Also, there was a witch bolt still on
So
from you.
I canceled the Witch Bolt
So,
to,
yes.
to do that.
You did take an action, so you do need to roll again.
69. Nice. I think that's a fireball. And there's oil in it. What have I done?
Just explodes.
Suddenly, the ogre that's in front of you and the ogre that just batted him into oblivion,
Yeah.
and the
They're
two
still alive?
goblins on either side of you blink out of existence.
You banished them?
Did I use
I'll go
banish?
for you after him.
Wait, did I just banish?
What happened?
I'm so curious. What did I do?
Did you just disintegrate two
Now,
ogres?
Even though they had vanished, you hear
Oh, I turned them
the one in
invisible.
front of them go, "Oh, can't see me!"
I turned them invisible.
That's
Wait,
not
can't you see them? Because you can see invisibility? Or is that over?
No,
I don't
his-
know.
his
I don't know if that
invisibility's over.
Dang.
69.
Okay.
That's depressing.
No.
Each creature within 30 feet of you becomes invisible for the next minute. The invisibility ends on a creature when it attacks or casts a spell.
Wait, creatures? Does that mean I turn invisible too?
Every creature within.
Oh yes.
Everybody.
Oh
turns
no!
Everybody
Everybody's
turns
invisible.
invisible.
And
Everybody turned invisible.
oh.
Sorry, Ryan,
okay.
you gotta wait.
Everybody turned invisible.
Hey.
Who just someone standing outside the cave walks by and is like,
Talking
Well,
about
what
the
is-
blind fight in the blind.
What is
Here's
talking?
talking. I'm like, huh?
someone just
Where
points at him.
everybody go? Where I go?
Yeah.
I know he's right in front of me, right?
Wait, can I still sniff?
Yeah, you can see his feet in the puddle of.
You can see his
footprints in the puddle of oil.
Quarterstaff!
Just get a
If
simple-
that's the case, can I see his Ryan's indent in the ground?
It's in the
There's just an imprint of an elf just lying there
Oh, jeez.
with his finger pointing forward.
Okay, so you already took your action, so no, you can't swing him with the quarterstaff.
Not yet.
Zion.
And no one attacked me.
So
That I can see. Well, since I can
did the items that I was
You
carrying
get
turn
cancel
invisible
that?
too, or are they?
Yes, everything turned invisible.
Oh, great.
Everything. But you can still see where the ogres are
You
because
can
they're
still
big and
see
heavy.
if them out.
But you can relocate yourself to a hidden place to do more sneak attack.
Hey, you
Okay.
really are
Whenever
hidden
one turns
now.
back.
And you can move the
Yeah,
injured and
yeah.
your gear back.
How many
Yeah.
hit points do you have?
I have 3.
You have 3 hit
3
points.
hit points. Yeah.
I have to heal
I
him,
don't
and then
know.
I get to heal him.
Did you take off the? You said you had 3 before. Did you take off the 2 from the goblin hitting you with the arrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I took 2
So-
from Goblin hitting me with an arrow, and it knocked me out.
Let's see. I don't remember if. Oh, wait, yeah, no, I don't have my explorer's pack. I'm just gonna try to get closer to where I was, like maybe like 10 feet away from the oil spill.
Okay. The female ogre has freaked out, and you can see the stalagmites are just exploding, like they're getting bashed with something. She just
Did she actually bash the back of her husband's head in?
Okay, I was very far off on what Fireball is. If I get a 7 or an 8, I cast it as a 3rd level spell, Fireball, and since myself.
Oh dang.
You'll be firing a small missile.
Okay.
I will be firing
A small missile. Thermo.
Alright, so you're hiding.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll? I'm not going to make you roll a stealth check when you're invisible.
Yeah.
Everyone's invisible.
Nobody can see anybody.
Yeah.
Riardo,
I'm unconscious.
you're unconscious. Roll it, make a death save.
The 20.
Jeez.
It's our first. It's
20!
You have 1 hit point and pop back up on your feet.
What happened?
You're like, oh, what happened? What? Huh? Where am I?
Where am I?
Who am I?
Dead?
Who am I?
I'm trying to
I
talk
turned
to you. Wait,
Is this what it's like to be dead?
Hold on.
I'm a spirit now.
Wait, can I come? Rihanna,
Wait.
where are you?
Am I invisible?
Position.
Yes. Everybody's
Everything
invisible.
around here is
Okay.
invisible.
Because I
This
didn't.
is
Because I didn't
Rihanna.
know if it was also
Sure.
casted on myself as well.
Well, now you know.
Use my intelligence
Okay,
sniffs.
The 3 goblins that were screaming Bree Yark in the back that are not invisible freak out. 'Cause, you know, everybody, they all disappeared. Go tell the boss. Go tell the boss. And they
Don't
start-
go to the boss.
They jump down and they start running down the tunnel.
Whee!
Oh no. I need help.
And they're in the dark to where you can't see them anyway. So
Ooh, and the
Ooh.
gold.
going off into the dark.
5 capitals
Okay, that
capital
brings
F.
us around to. Oh, Kalen was supposed to go and he didn't.
There's a few in here. Do you want to finish that?
Because he's alive now. I bring back the dead.
Oh yeah, you do.
Alright.
Scary.
Since I can't see anybody, I'm not gonna swing at anything. I don't want to accidentally hit one of you. Alright. Ogre
fireball.
number
Just
1.
fireball. Just fireball.
Oh.
Oh, you still here? He takes a swing. Now this is
With
gonna be.
disadvantage?
I rolled a natural 20.
Stop rolling natural 20s!
I know. I'm either rolling 20s or 1s for these.
Try a different die.
So that is a natural 20.
With disadvantage though, because everyone's invisible.
Or would it just be like the north-south
Oh,
east?
here.
Oh, with disadvantage because everybody's invisible. You're right. He can't see.
20 and 1.
Alright, so that would be a 17. So somebody's getting hit.
Oh no.
Roll a 1d4.
I'm far enough away that he can't touch
1, 2,
me.
3, 4. Kalen's 5.
He
The
flung
other
me far
ogre's
enough away.
6. One of the goblins 7 and 8.
I can't be close enough. I've been thrown far away.
Man,
Where's my?
bad.
Oh, there he is.
The only reason I was able to hurt him is because I had Witch Bolt attached to him before
That
he
would be a
smacked me.
3.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
Hey, you still have a lot of help.
You get fist pounded.
fist pounded.
That sounds wrong.
Yeah, that does sound wrong. You get
Wait a
punched.
minute.
You get punched.
Yeah.
Let's not go there. You get punched 6 damage.
Oh, that's not bad.
Jeez.
I can't see you, so
I have a
you're
lot of
crazy.
health for a sorcerer.
How in the world does the swords have more than the freaking?
Because sorcerers roll a 1d6, or they can take 5. But
No, it's 4.
Okay, the
or they
other,
can take 4 plus your
Constitution.
constitution. My constitution makes it
The
27,
other ogre. Ooh.
so I always just take 7.
Oh, okay.
I just rolled 5 plus 2, so I gained 7 also.
That's a 19. 7.
That's one of the.
That's a goblin.
Yeah.
Oh.
The gob's like,
Where is every?
Yeah. Okay. You hear something hit something. There's a squeak.
I hear a squeak and then I hear a crunch.
Something hits the wall on the other side of the cave.
Wait, the spell. They turn back to normal after an attack or spell.
Not this. This is improved invisibility.
Oh my goodness.
69?
Blind fighting the blind.
I was gonna say I can like
Dude, wild magic is great,
dispel
crazy
magic,
magic.
but
Wait, could you
Just go with
like
it.
either dispel magic or like try to sense it?
16.
Also, Hunter, it's homebrew.
but that's also
Oh yes,
using
the
all my
invisibility
spells.
ends on a
Oh,
creature
that's true.
when it attacks or casts a spell. So yes. Alright. So
Hit you,
both
and
both of
then
the
smack again.
ogres have become visible.
Oh.
Again.
Which means we have an instant.
There's also a splattered goblin on the wall.
And there's a splatter couple. So
Does that mean-
oh, Kalen is also
Did he attack?
I
no,
don't
he
think he
did not
attacked.
attack because
He
he
got
couldn't
healed.
see.
Oh man.
Oh, but you're visible because you healed him. Didn't you? Or was that before?
That was before.
Okay,
That
that
was
was before.
Okay,
Do you
so
want to drain that?
everybody's invisible. The ogres are very confused. The goblins are
I can
not
just
going
toss
to.
it.
Just pour it in the cup
The
and drink it.
3 goblins ran away. There's
Water.
one goblin that's
You wanna
invisible
drink it?
somewhere in the room.
Not right now.
Skittles.
My turn.
It is.
Can I like sniff him out?
Sniff out the guy who's.
Do a perception check with disadvantage.
Because there's so many bad smells in here.
8. 5.
No.
Oh,
Okay, well,
The-
since I can see
The
the
ogre stench is overwhelming.
okay, since I can see the ogre, I'm just gonna attack him.
You're
Do
gonna
you,
attack the ogre?
do you attack with advantage because you're invisible? Is that
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, with advantage?
Yeah. 18 and 19.
Plus
Okay.
2.
You hit.
A dirty 21.
Oh, 30.
That's
3
3 and
and
4
4.
plus 2.
All right. So you come up and just
3 and
jump
4
up,
plus 2.
slam your
Go!
So 9.
9.
slam your weapon into the chest of the male.
Who's here? Pizza.
Pizza?
Pizza.
Pizza? Just pizza?
You slam your mace into slam your maul into the chest of the male goblin. He falls down on his knees and collapses to the ground. You are now visible, and his mate is standing over you. And she's like, "No! No!"
His name is
I know. Chill.
What have you done?
3, I'm sorry!
We're doing all this and then the pizza guy comes like.
Let's just say one of the ogres is dead.
I killed one, and I'm freaking out.
Oh, you're dead.
Pizza!
Oh my
Wait.
goodness.
This is the best D&D live stream ever.
Why are you putting it all in the papers with greasy boxes?
Yeah.
put it on the stove.
Something.
Smells delicious.
Yeah, pizza. What do you expect?
I smell ham.
If I was gonna smell like.
Yeah, I smell him too.
Me freaks out, smells pizza. I feel
Alright, we're
better.
doing a little intermission now. We got pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, my ears.
Can we wait until after this battle?
Yeah,
Okay.
Seriously.
Yeah, we can do
I'm
that.
at least gonna make yours very fresh.
I'm about to get pummeled by his wife.
Let me make hot banana hot wings.
Oh.
The small thin box.
There's 3 things of hot wings.
Hot wings
Ooh,
big
blue.
go around.
You need a little box.
Okay,
Is that the little one?
I'm freaking out.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
am. Just this tiny box go. Oh, hello.
Yeah. So, as Knob falls to the ground, collapses, you look up,
Yeah,
and
she smacked the big
Thog,
ogre in the.
Oh.
Thog
He died.
is standing over you with this giant club.
Hi.
Little fox
Spiked
girl
club.
invisible.
She sees Knob fall to the ground. She's like, "Knob! Knob!" And her eyes just go like a golden yellow with rage.
Jeez.
Uh-oh.
I guess it was these guys that knocked you out.
Mercy.
Blood boys,
Take her
green
out.
Knob
skin.
is dead.
Okay, so that was Skittles' turn. Halsey, you see, all you can see right now is Thog standing over.
How
Skittles.
how far is the other one?
I'm gonna get stumbled.
I don't know, 10 feet in front of you, pretty close. Everybody's pretty tight.
Oh yeah, pretty good.
Nice.
I'm gonna use Misty Step to get right behind it and grab it, and I'm using Misty Steps
You're
on my
gonna
one.
grab an ogre.
You can't
So-
miss except with someone.
No, I know. I'm gonna Misty Step behind it and grab it because I know it's gonna activate my wild magic.
You're gonna hug it and then trigger wild magic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Turns out you heal it to full health.
You just get the unicorn again.
He's like, oh come on, not again.
Okay. You're feeling right now, because you're over 100%, you're feeling weak. This magic is draining you.
65.
65.
65.
I think that's flowers again. No, 69.
Up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage.
Can you attach it all?
And then the 2 gold. No,
Do I
it's
have
only
to
one
choose
goblin.
3 or can I put it all in one?
No, you can hit 3.
Hit 3.
So the ogre.
So
the
obviously the
goblin.
one I'm hugging,
Okay.
and then some other goblins. Do I have
Which
to
you can't see.
Okay.
So do 4d10.
4d10?
4d10.
So a maximum of 40 damage.
2, 7, 6, and 8.
14, what was the first you rolled?
2.
23.
23 damage.
Wow.
Quite. That didn't take it to half. That was half of its.
You did hurt him though.
But
That was cool.
you heard her.
She's like,
Yep. All right. That was cool.
I'm,
was cool.
you can't see me because I'm just sitting over in the corner.
I let fate decide.
You do hear from the left on the cliff. Gleek? Gleek? Are you okay?
Is that the one that got flung into the wall?
Oh my goodness.
Stop kidding around now!
Oh no!
Oh, that's so
That voice
sad.
sounds very familiar.
It does.
Wait, wait, that's the one from the that's the one that Gil charmed.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Poor goblin.
He's been through so much.
It's about time he died.
Jeez.
Well, took him long enough to die.
Oh no.
Took 2 sessions.
How many spells have I used?
Kaylin.
4. I've used it.
Use
Please
what?
save me.
4 spells.
Just the little tiny fox girl praying. Please save
Alright.
me, please save me, please save me.
Kaylin steps. Kaylin suddenly appears with his mace and slams into this one's knee.
Man, he's just a kneecapper.
Yeah.
He goes for the knee.
I'm shorter
The
than him.
knights who say knee.
The knee is right in front of him. This
It's
thing's
the
10
size
feet-
of him.
This
Oh.
thing's 10 feet tall.
So am I.
So are you.
But
I'm 6 feet tall, so you guys are slightly taller than me.
Nico, kneecaps. Are you okay?
Nico kneecaps.
That broke crying for a second.
Suddenly I just remembered seeing several different memes of that. It was like,
Zion.
Okay, so I'm still invisible, aren't I?
I mean, you didn't attack, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now you can see
Colossi.
Kelsey holding the ogre. A lightning bolt drops out of thin air and out of the roof of the cave and
And then
strikes
I did Pikachu
this
down.
thing.
Tiny fox girl in front of her.
after you grab.
Do I?
You can see Skittles
Yeah.
in front of her looking a little scared.
Do I see any like rocks or debris?
There's lots of rocks and debris around here because the ogre that has the club smashed through a bunch of the stalagmites in the center of the room.
Alright. Well, to try to divert the big ogre's attention, I'm gonna grab a rock and just chuck it at her.
Okay.
Wait, what are you doing?
Sneak attack with a rock.
Sneak
Does
attack
that
with
count
a
as an
rock.
attack since he's knocking the rock down?
We want an intimidation roll. I don't want an attack roll. I want an intimidation.
Intimidation.
Intimidation. So
You're trying to get her attention, and she's already
So
focused.
charisma.
And she was
focused on-
just bear hugged with lightning.
Yeah.
So.
I already,
Lightning hug.
I already
to the
rolled.
thigh.
I got like
Oh, that'd be a cool
Let's see,
grab
3
and smash
plus
if they added that.
2.
like as a
So
throw.
5.
Yeah.
I rolled a 7.
Oh, come on. Wait, could I have
She
my...
is not intimidated.
Ah, darn it.
Okay.
She weren't as bad to the stick as I
Why don't you
was.
scoot in?
Well, that's
I
not
don't
bad.
want the
Back
stick,
here.
the string.
Take this.
Riardo is.
I'm
Yeah, you've got
awake.
1 hit point.
I'm sitting in the corner
You don't know if you're
thinking
dead.
about my life.
You don't
choices.
know if you're dead because you woke up invisible.
Yeah, I'm just like,
This
I
was a
think
little
I'm
too-
alive, but I'm not sure. I'm just sitting here watching, just confused.
I ain't got no body. You're sitting there wondering.
Wait, can't he see us now?
I can see
He
you.
can see you guys, but he thinks he's dead
Because he's invisible. He woke
because
up
he died
invisible.
and he woke up invisible. And
Yeah,
he's like
yeah, that's fine.
You should try to fly. You should try to fly. Just
looking around for his body.
Yeah, that's. I don't know where it went because all I know is I was not. I was lying there and suddenly checked.
Oh my goodness.
Why is this string
Went
on
black.
the ground?
Okay.
This string on the ground. Yeah.
So Riardo's turn, and then that brings us to the ogre's turn.
My character's having a
I don't know who she's more
afterlife
mad
crisis.
at.
probably the bear hug lightning.
Now, bear hug lightning is pretty bad, but you killed my father or my husband.
Who did more?
At
damage?
least he's not cheating.
Who did more damage though? Because doesn't
Yeah.
What? Don't ogres go for the most damage?
No, because they're not intelligent.
I'm not intelligent.
I killed her
Isn't
husband.
it, wait,
Yeah.
isn't it the less intelligence they go for? Who's ever
They
attacking
attack
them?
whoever hit them
If
last.
they have a higher intelligence, then they go for whoever did the most damage. If they have a higher wisdom, then they go for the last person that hit them.
Oh,
Hunter.
okay.
So
My character's
Hunter.
having an afterlife crisis.
It doesn't have a lot of.
So
It doesn't have a lot of either.
let's find out.
Monster manual.
Yeah, my midlife crisis is an
Killed my
afterlife crisis.
husband, but you know I did get a lot of damage.
Ogres have
husband,
more
but he
wisdom
did
than
more
they do
damage.
intelligence. They go for the last person that hit them.
I'm
I'm
not
grappled
dead
to
yet.
it though, so it's gonna have trouble hitting
Wait,
me.
but I grappled.
Okay, let's do a strength.
Oh boy!
It actually manages to outstrength it as a sorcerer.
Natural 1.
That's a 19 plus
That's a natural 1 plus 0.
19 plus 4.
Oh come on!
23. She just goes, shrugs her shoulders, and your arms break, and you knocks you back about 5 feet.
It's me.
Oh!
Jeez.
And she turns around with her club.
Hit me.
It's gonna just watch the
Hit me, I dare you.
Let's see if this goes into slow mo.
You didn't get bad about a swing.
14 plus 4, 18.
Yeah, that hits him.
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay, deja vu.
Deja vu.
I have seen this place before.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, that's an extra die because of this size. Oh no, it's the same size as you, so it doesn't get the extra die. 10.
I'm dead.
Dang it!
10 plus 3, 13.
I only had
I'm
10.
sorry, I'm not
You're
gonna
knocked
be able to
unconscious,
heal
but as you go
That's fine.
unconscious, your
As-
reaction
Hellish Rebuke. That's my reaction.
I gotcha.
as you're flying backwards through the air.
You know what? I'm invisible. I can
You
stabilize.
hellish rebuke, fog, weird
It's not
at roll your
attack. It's not
damage.
spell.
2d10. I love Hellish Rebuke. 10. Reroll ones.
1.
11.
11.
10 and 1.
Okay.
Wait, can I do it as a second level?
Do you have the ability to cast second level spells?
Yeah, I do. So I add another d10. 7.
How much damage is that?
18.
18
For,
damage.
as a reaction.
She's like, Bob.
Dang!
Ooh.
What happens?
She hits, slams into her, and all of a sudden this flame.
Does it catch your club on
Then-
it?
So this flame kind of comes out of your eyes and pours over her. She's like, "Wah!" And just all of her hair just singes off.
She had hair?
This patchy white tufts of hair
Didn't think so.
completely singes.
Hello, charisma.
It's magical fire, so it doesn't catch things on fire. So didn't ignite anything on her, but she did take some damage, and she kind of reels back a little bit. She's looking a little bit hurt.
She doesn't step on me, right?
She does not step on you. You do need to
skills
roll.
roll.
You're now dead, or you are now unconscious, and your wild magic goes off again.
It goes off when I die?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me
That's
just,
Wait, mine didn't go off when I died.
because mine's at 100.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
his is over.
72.
72.
72.
So is
Yeah,
everything... So,
only-
will it also go off if I do a saving throw? Or does it just, it's just that once when I die?
You're unconscious. So when you roll your
Oh man, if you
Saves.
knew I was alive, his stress wouldn't be so high.
Okay, so as the flames erupt from your eyes and burn her, you land on the ground, and you feel your body turn to stone, like diamond.
Oh no.
Did you like use bark flesh or something?
It was 72?
Yep.
You gain resistant to... No, it wasn't 72. Was it 72? You gain resistant to all damage for the next minute.
Man, so it means I can't finish you,
You can't die.
Yeah.
So am I at 1?
You're at 0.
but you can't die.
Wait, can I still heal
You're
him?
still at 0, but you don't have to make your death saves.
For a whole 10
For a whole
rounds.
10 rounds.
Can I still heal him?
Yeah, you can heal him.
Okay.
You're using magic, not physical.
Yeah.
My body went into flight or flight.
Your wild magic's like,
Like-
you know what? Here's some sparing.
That's just my body's reaction for survival instincts. That's what it could be.
Your wild magic's like, I'm not done with this one yet.
Alright, you're visible. You're invisible. The goblin
What's your medicine?
is still.
I'm not proficient. I'm not proficient.
Wait, since I
You're
didn't
even
attack-
if you're not
he's dead.
proficient, you still
do
have
I turn
a...
invisible since I didn't? Well,
Medicine
did I try to do it?
Yeah, it's
What?
wisdom. But I
Do
don't
I
get
turn
any
invisible
bonus.
since I tried to make an attack?
So just straight
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you are visible.
Medicine.
Alright. So the goblin's not attacking.
Cure.
Skittles.
I guess I'm gonna go up to him and heal him. Cure
But if you-
wounds.
Wait, if I
Cure.
So you're just gonna walk away from the big
so
old.
if I die, does that mean I shrink again automatically?
No, you're still big.
I'm still big.
You're
How
still
many
big.
rounds have I been big?
Yeah, 4.
It's only been 4 rounds.
All this happened in 30 seconds.
I thought it was 24 seconds.
24 seconds. All this happened in 24 seconds.
Okay, cure wounds. 8 plus 3.
Wait. 1, 2, 3. No, it's been 6 rounds.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm gonna use cure wounds on him. 8 plus 3.
That happened on a second attack though, so it's been 5 rounds.
Okay.
So you have 11 hit points.
You have 11 hit points.
That's
Okay.
that's technically half my health.
You're still immune to damage right now.
I know, I am.
And yes, you're immune to damage.
Oh yeah, I can still move around though, right?
And do I still have movement?
You do.
Didn't you
Okay,
use
I'm
it?
You would have.
Oh yeah, you were right next to me.
Still have 15 feet.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
You can't see him.
If I-
Can't see him.
Oh wait,
You don't even know.
You know where I
Fuck
landed, but that's it.
I'm gonna head towards where he landed and try to fill around.
Okay.
How many spells am I
Okay.
using? 4 plus my... Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, that brings us to Kaylin's turn. Kaylin.
Okay.
Another natural 20.
Kaylin
I'm
rolled
rolling
20.
natural 20s like a monster today.
On Kaylin or...
No,
With
this
Kaylin.
is with Kaylin.
Okay.
Kaylin runs up with his
I
mace.
only have one.
Hi-ya.
Jeez.
Yeah, Fog's head explodes
Oh,
with this mace. He jumps up just like a Superman.
does it play the home run theme again?
Yeah, so he runs up the side of the wall, jumps off, and Superman punches her with his mace. Comes down just
Bam.
between
Talk
her
about
head.
paladin material, man. Paladin material.
And she collapses to the ground.
Right into the giant.
And you
puddle of
hear
mud.
from somewhere in the room, you hear, "Ah! Forget you, Gleek!"
Oh.
And
Wait, still have that money pool he had?
the cavern that you're standing in, the open space, goes quiet.
I need
We need to get
sleep.
Yeah, I need to find my weapons first. then-
Riardo, where are you?
Oh,
I think
that
I'm
was-
dead.
You hear this voice come out of the darkness. I think I'm dead.
Did I hear that?
You hear it.
Can I feel him?
Try.
Touch him?
Sure, you can feel it.
You can reach for me. Roll a 20.
Sure.
Wait, no, roll a 20 and see if you can find where I am.
Is it your armor class? No, she can't find you.
You can't find it.
It's not even that.
You're
Riardo!
like, don't touch my spirit. I'm sensitive. I'm a sensitive spirit.
Riardo, I'm gonna heal you.
I found you. I got a 16.
Oh, hi.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here and use cure wounds.
Okay.
This big person
You
is
use
so
cure wounds.
Wait.
And you're healed for...
Reroll once.
Yes, reroll ones.
5 plus 3, so 8.
So that means I have 90.
You only take the 1 if you roll 1 twice, because
Okay.
I don't like critical booping.
You healed 1.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Alright, nighttime.
Oh, I'm gonna. Can I
You
switch
have
my
to-
No,
weapon?
it's not nighttime. It's early morning time.
Yeah.
I wanna sleep.
It's time for nighttime.
Let's go step out of the cave and take a rest.
Before all that, can I
We
search
know
for my
this
weapons?
place is full of
Do I have to roll
goblins
to
now.
find?
We took out the
Do I have to roll to find
ogres,
weapons
so they're
or?
not a big
After
problem.
60 seconds, everything comes back into
Do I still have to, since it's at 100, do I still have to roll?
sight. You
Does he lose stress from knowing that I'm alive?
know.
Dang.
And since you're not taking actions, no.
Okay.
Oh.
As long as I don't do anything.
As long as I don't do anything.
Yeah.
Anything but walk and breathe.
I need to sleep.
We all need to sleep.
Let's leave this cave.
I'm sorry I didn't heal you.
Took out the big
Yeah,
guards
still
and
survive.
then there
Caitlin's
was
like, but there's goblins that got away. They're going to come after us.
got a
They'll
point,
come
but we're
find
gonna
us.
die.
Did you see all that chaos I just brought upon everywhere?
Yes, I definitely saw
I
the
need
chaos.
sleep.
Everyone got knocked
Well,
out.
Or I could kill everyone.
We can't really go on. Most of our team is literally
Where-
like almost dead.
where can we camp safely? Where can we safely sleep?
Let me see.
Does someone have to spell alarm?
I don't.
Can
I can't spell anything.
Oh yeah, I'm
I can't spell anymore.
an elf. I just meditate, dude. I'm good.
You meditate.
Can I check?
Are you full wood elf?
Yes, full what elf.
Oh.
Then you can just meditate.
I can meditate, and if I hear anything coming, I'll be like,
Teach me how to meditate, please.
"Are you an elf?"
No.
So he only, I think, is it 2 or 4 hours that you meditate for?
I think it's 4.
I want to check
So
to
you
see
just
if there are
you
any like
technically do a
hidden
short rest and
passage,
get full.
a passage in the cave
rest.
that we're in.
I can.
Okay, so you can go sleep, or you can examine the cavern that you're in.
You said that since I was doing so much wild magic, I grew weaker. What does that exactly mean? What is weaker?
I think you
about
get
me now?
exhaustion points.
Yeah, it's just exhaustion.
Okay. So what does exhaustion do again?
Any rolls that you do, you're doing at disadvantage.
Oh,
Should we head
I'll-
out of the cave and try and sleep?
That'd probably be the best way to sleep because we're not gonna get instantly attacked.
Yeah.
But like, you also got hung by a tree.
By a
Point
tree.
there.
Oh, jeez.
Not by the ogre, by the tree.
I wish we had Lemon's tiny hut.
Okay,
Can I
let's pause the game right here while you guys decide, and let's get some pizza in our bodies.
All right.
Thank you.
Okie dokie.
Thanks to Bridget.
Why is it tight?
Thanks, Domino's. You're spotted. There you go.
The Domino's guy that delivered it.
What's this?
Domino's, but yeah, just a guy.
What is it?
Check out it.
Oh, the guy? He had blue eyes. It was really weird. He had like bright blue eyes. The pizza guy.
Oh, the pizza guy.
Yeah, he had bright blue eyes.
Did he
Dude,
look like,
it's
did he look like
Sans.
Owen Wilson with blue eyes? Owen
Hunter.
Wilson does have blue eyes.
That's a lot of wings.
Whoa.
Well, she said that they got a lot of wings. What kind of Zaw has been retrieved?
Zoss?
Yeah.
This has now turned into an ASMR stream.
Oh,
We're about to eat.
yeah, they just scratch the fence post, yeah.
We're not,
Skittles
we're
has
not
lived
breaking
to
any.
today.
We're not breaking any copyright rules, are we?
No.
No.
How?
Not unless we show the logo intently.
Not unless
Just
we
in the
show.
background, it doesn't
Not
matter.
unless we show the logo
This is
intently
sponsored by
and sponsored.
Nobody.
This is not sponsored.
Not fun.
This is not sponsored by anything I have in my kitchen.
Hashtag not spawn.
But thank you for the Domino's person.
Not more the pizza, just person.
The pizza
I'm a
person.
pizza person.
Pizza house.
Why are they cut so big? I like it. Okay.
What the?
It was cut like this.
Yoda?
You guys can go get some. I'm gonna go check the stream from the computer, so you guys keep them occupied.
What's up? I've been hiding off screen most of the
All,
stream.
all one of our followers. We'll keep all one of our followers.
Hey, one of the followers is part of
Yeah,
it.
fully entertaining.
I mean, we had 4 people watch it last week, and we had
Could you give
4
me a plate?
people out last week, so
Jeez.
Take a plate, friend.
yes.
Thank you.
Hot wings.
I don't like
Hot
them.
wings.
I like their barbecue wings though.
Barbecue wings?
Those
Oh my
pepper,
God.
are those bell peppers?
There's so much meat in these pieces.
Look like tomatoes to me.
Okay. I'll grab a
Tomatoes,
slice,
tomato.
but I'm handed the box. You okay?
It's cryptic considering that's how I dropped everything.
Wow, that's a lot of wings.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's a lot of
Where?
meat.
Okay, just remember. Where?
I jumped.
Alright.
I tried to
Everything
say
looks good on the
wow.
stream.
Wow. See,
This
this
stream
is like
has-
the most annoyingest thing we could do.
This stream has turned into a meme. Thank you.
It's always been a meme. What do you mean?
Yeah, I didn't think it was anything but.
Sorry if you have to constantly hear us say wow.
If you're watching this while it's pre-recorded, just skip over.
We so sorry.
Just skip to when we, are actually playing the game again.
Yeah, this will be uploaded.
Like right now.
Bread.
Never mind.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a tomato. I've never had tomato on
Yeah.
my like this on
You
my
still
pizza.
have a monster in here. Do you want it?
So that's my. Oh yes, please.
Monster's good.
So this is my ogre that I got.
He dead.
Oh, that's so
Size
cool.
comparison.
Sponsored by milk.
Never sponsors their milk.
But since I can only find one ogre, and there were 2 ogres fighting, that's why we didn't do it on the grid.
Oh yeah, you missed us using the grid last time.
I want to find tokens that like these, but that have goblins on them, or skeletons, or
Oh, hey, that'd be cool.
for like
This is covered in generic enemies.
yeah, for like major mobs that have multiple lots of kobolds or orcs. I think would be good.
Doug wants food too. He's
Oh, is that your
begging
drawing
over
of
here.
Zion?
Wait,
Was
where's
that
your
your-
drawing of Zion?
Was that your drawing of Zion?
Oh, yeah.
You should show
Oh.
the viewers.
Okay.
Just hand it to the DM.
The viewer,
So
The one that's
viewer-
See, that's your drawing.
There's quite a bit
This
of
is
people that watch
Hunter's
it.
drawing.
Yeah, it's better than me.
It's
I got
freaking
none.
my drawing.
No one watches my
Mine
streams.
is so cartoonish.
That's good now.
this marks the midway point of our adventure for today.
How long have
Midway.
we been recording?
Jeez, yeah, just a midway.
I don't know.
Just a midway, it kind of surprised me.
What time is it?
Almost done.
Dang.
That's Hunter's drawing of Skittles.
Wow.
And then mine's very
Hunter's
cartoonish
drawing
and
those
small.
Skittles.
Mine's colored,
And calls.
but it's also really small.
And Colossi.
See, compared to everyone else's drawings, there's mine, who's very cartoonish and small.
And
But it is colored.
there's Skittles.
At least my version.
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow.
Wow.
Alright, shall we
Not
continue?
sponsored.
Sure.
Nice.
I'm still summoning the
So what do you want to do?
So are we?
We can rest.
Are we just outside right now?
Oh yeah, we need to
You need to
rest.
All right,
We
you're gonna,
need to rest.
are you gonna hike away from the
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna have to.
hill? Okay. So to the north is the back of the hill. To the west is the our deep forest. To the east is the road to Icewind Dale. And to the south is the city of Nightstone.
Well, they're not gonna let us back into Nightstone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the leader wouldn't. I think swords would let us in.
Let's head back to where we found Brian's body.
What did I call her? I called her swords.
Swords.
The girl that was nice to us. The
Oh.
only, from the Seven Snakes, the only one that was actually nice to us.
The
Kellen.
Kata.
Got a dark over.
Okay. Go back to where
I guess go back to where he was hanging.
where their group made
Yeah, that's
camp the
hanging.
night before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 8 hours passes without incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're
We get our spells
get
and
your
our hit
spells back
points
and your
back.
hit points back.
I need a working eraser. That one scrapes.
Yeah, that one's smears.
Tough beans! Be more careful! Picky! It's an eraser. It's a freaking eraser, man. You complain about my eraser. I'm deeply offended.
You can have this, right? The bread.
It's just bread.
Alright, so
I can't
8
eat
hours passes.
I can't eat corn.
You're healed up. And you are good to go.
Oh.
Get your spell slots back.
Stress
Yeah.
has been reduced to zilch.
Stress levels are now at 0.
And I can
Sorcerer.
cure people again.
Yeah!
Yeah. And I can't reach you.
I was actually having this for Hunter, but it worked.
It's okay. I
Yeah.
still wanted high five.
Yeah, so I got that already.
Here, you feel left out.
Remember, stress levels go up 1% or 10% for each
First level spell.
first level spell that you cast. If one of
50% free.
if one of your allies drops, it's 50%.
If my character sees them drop, it's 50%.
You watch
The
so
other
many people
the other
die.
percentages are at my discretion.
Yep.
If I feel like it's a stressful enough situation, I might add some.
Like a terrible, terrible blizzard or something.
Or a difficult puzzle.
Huh?
A difficult puzzle?
Usually that's not. I guess maybe.
Okay. So you go back to the cave.
Mm-hmm. With my light crossbow out. Excuse me?
Oh, maybe that's where
There
my
could
plate
be more problems.
What?
I was
Mm-hmm.
wondering where my plate went. I spotted it.
Are you all going in the cave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go
I'm
in
fully
first.
healed now.
Okay. You make your way into the cave. As you do, you immediately hear the sound of chewing.
They're eating the...
Guys,
Yeah.
we should sneak this time.
Oh yeah.
Yarp. I ain't got nothing waiting
We're
me
gonna
now.
sneak.
That sounds good to me.
Who's in the lead? You.
I am.
With the...
With a shield out.
With the...
Are
Thaumaturgy?
you putting greasy fingers on the cards?
Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. So you kind of walk in a little ways. I want to roll a group stealth. roll.
Brute stealth roll.
Mm-hmm.
Could we add our dexterities?
Do we add our dexterities? No.
Oh, then it's just 4.
Just 4? Why did you roll?
I don't know.
Whenever it comes to something that's not attacking, you roll really low.
So you walk in, it's loud, the chewing sound stops, 2 goblins. These 2 goblins with javelins turn, see you. You see that these ogres are being swarmed over by giant rats.
Gross.
These rats are 6 feet long.
Hey, I
They're-
used to eat you.
And they are eating the ogres.
That's
And
gross.
the two goblins that with the javelins, we're just watching them. But as you come in, humming your theme song.
Rainbow stars.
I think you're making that a mistake there.
That's your
Skittles.
stealth. When you're in stealth, you go
Oh my god.
2 goblins turn, look at you.
Hello.
Roll initiative.
Yay!
Can we just go with the initiative we had last time?
Please roll higher. Come on!
It's higher.
What'd you roll?
It's higher than
An
what?
8.
It's higher than your 1.
You rolled a 2.
I got 18 plus
I guess. Well, I get
18 plus 2, 20 again.
Oh, wait.
But it's a dirty 20.
Halcyon
an 8
is
plus
20.
2.
Wait, I got 8 plus 2. Wait, no, I got 2 plus 2 plus 4.
Who was
plus 2.
wait, you rolled a 2, you rolled a what?
8 plus 2.
So then I rolled a 14.
My bonus, I get
Skittles.
for my dexterity.
8 plus 2. So 10.
Zion.
It's 2 plus 4, and then plus 2 for my charisma.
Plus 4 plus 2.
8.
8 charisma.
I'm a swashbuckler. I get a bonus to charisma whenever I make an initiative.
Oh,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Riardo.
14.
Hercules.
14.
So I'm first again.
Goblins.
I fed you already, Goofy.
16. Rats.
That's really good.
9.
At least I'm above the rap.
Looking dog. What'd you give to Hercules?
Okay.
I didn't give anything.
I gave Hercules bread.
Gleek's dead.
Yeah, he was smashed by a big ol' ogre.
Poor Gleek.
Oh no! Oh no!
Crap.
Oh, dang. He broke it.
We can still at least have an attack.
Okay. Kelsey.
You gave me the staple there, my friend.
Got 7 rats and 2 goblins.
Is the oil I spilled still on the floor?
No, it's still
Are they standing on it?
Yes.
Firebolt.
Okay.
12.
Hunter, do you
Alright.
have prestidigitation?
The
Prestidigitation? No, you do.
Yeah, I could have lit that. It's not something hard to light. I didn't need fire to do that.
Well,
are you taking your turn to tell him how to do his turn?
He's already done his thing. I'm just letting him know
Okay.
after.
Are you taking your turn to explain to him that you could have done it better?
No.
Okay. Riardo. No.
What about my shot? What did it do?
The ground lights up underneath the goblins.
Goblins, I thought those were rats.
Well,
That's
the
rats
rats
and
are,
goblin.
rats are behind it. It does frighten the rats a little bit, kind of discombobulates them. The goblins are unable to make their attack because the flames are around them, and their reaction is to get out of the flames and not burn up. So they move and do not attack. Riardo.
I'm gonna use my sling and shoot at one of the goblins.
Okay.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
Plus
That's a
2.
miss. Okay. Are you have movement if if you want to move.
Wait, where am I standing compared to everything?
Horde of rats. Is that 7? Yeah. Goblins. Let's see. That'll be Hunter. That'll be Skittles.
You can use my second one as Ryan, even though he's not a tiefling.
They're both people?
Yeah, they're both tieflings.
Okay. Yeah.
Go with.
That's the foxtail.
That'll be our rogue. That'll be. This is you.
Okay.
No, wait.
The
This is the rogue.
foxtails.
This is you.
Yeah.
This is you. This is Kaylin. And we've got Kelsey and Riardo.
Riardo with the giant dragon sword.
Oh jeez.
It doesn't look like a dragon sword, it looks like a wand shooting flames.
It's a dragon flame.
Okay, right here is where the flame is. There's a dead ogre on flame.
He's on fire, he stinks like burning, rotting flesh.
Are ogres blood like oil?
No, but rotting flesh burns really easily.
Okay.
Riardo.
So I fired a sling. And
Yes,
I'm
you
standing
fired a slam.
there. I'm just
I'm just gonna stand there.
yeah.
Okay. Goblins are non-attacking. Skittles.
Oh. Can I walk around the fire to get to?
Yeah, it's just.
Okay. I'm gonna walk around the fire to get to the rat and attack it.
You're just gonna run up to the rats?
Okay.
The ogres. I
The
mean,
horde of rats?
the goblins are just trying to get out.
Yep.
Okay. Charge up to the horde of rats.
10 plus 2.
Wasn't it?
That's exactly what you needed to hit.
Okay.
Nice.
4,
You're
2,
gonna squish
and
a
2.
rat.
Okay, that's 8. One of the rats is taken out.
She's a rat.
She's a 6-foot rat.
Yeah.
I used to
What about
eat
the
these
RUSs? Frankly, I don't think they exist.
things. Wait, and then I have a bonus action for bite, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna bite the rat next to that.
Okay.
Okay.
11 plus 2.
Okay, that's a hit.
And 3.
Okay.
Plus 2.
3 plus 2?
Yeah.
Alright.
The 5 chomp.
Tear into that rat.
Jeez.
It's probably squeaky.
Still tasty like ever.
Oh my goodness.
Still tastes like rodent.
Tastes like rat.
Tastes like rodent.
napkin with you?
Hey, foxes
So
and cats
much
find
better.
rodents tasty.
Alright, that brings us to the rat's turn.
And I'm gonna die.
Death by rat.
14 hit.
No.
Wood. Hercules.
Does a 5 hit?
Nope.
Does a 16 hit?
No. I'm at 17.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Nope. Ow.
Take 4 damage from that lucky rat.
Yeah.
Rat's
Okay,
nipping
that'll
at
be a
you.
15.
Miss.
I
That would
imagine
be a
it's,
19.
I imagine it's the
Hits.
rat that you
3
bit.
more damage.
Imagine.
So 2 of the rats set upon you. This rat died.
What you doing?
It's like snap, 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 snap.
Okay. That takes care of the rat's turn. Brings us to Zion.
So, do I have a clear shot at the rats? From where I
With a ranged weapon, yeah.
Alright, I'm going to, I guess, use my sneak attack on one of the rats.
Okay. Using crossbow?
Using my short bow.
Short bow.
Okay, so that would be. Oh, I think that hits. 18 plus 4.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. And then. Hey.
Okay, one more of the rats is deed.
And then I'm gonna use my my actual action to shoot I guess the rat right next to it.
Okay, you get bonus action already?
Well, that was my sneak attack. And then my action is different, isn't it?
Your sneak attack's added to an attack. That is your action.
Your sneak attack just gets added to attack.
Oh.
To your attack.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
a bonus action.
Bonus action.
Not till way later.
I don't think you get it.
Yeah.
Till a higher level.
You get a bonus action and stab way later.
And I'll just find a place to hide. well, can I do that here? Is there like really any place?
Yeah, you're in a cave.
It's a dark
Hide in the
cave.
flames.
Yeah, I'll use my hide action then.
Okay.
16 plus 4.
Crouch down and nobody can see you.
16 plus 2? Is that what you said?
16 plus 2.
Okay. You feel like you've hidden pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Only the most attentive of enemies will spot you.
Just crouching down.
You're crouching down behind like a stalactite.
Alright, Kalen goes. He runs straight up, jumps over the 5-foot flames, and charges at these two goblins. Does not catch fire. Rolls a 14.
I mean,
Smacks the goblin, right?
I mean,
Smacks the goblin.
I could have used careful spell or
Careful spell, that's totally a spell.
Careful spell.
careful spell.
Right, but that just counts for the spell itself, not the actual flame that you.
Oh
the
right.
fire that you started.
Yeah, your fire started just from the
It's a
firebolt.
little different. If you cast fireball, you can prevent other people from the
you
fireball, but you can't prevent the damage that the fireball creates to the room. If it
Also, the
lights
fire was
things on
caused by
fire.
oil that you ignited.
Did I roll damage? I don't know if I rolled
No,
damage.
you didn't.
You did, but then you never added it.
Okay, that goblin's deed. And so he jumps over the flames and he's like, "Say hello to my little friend." Boom!
Pulls
Just
an Assassin's Creed, bonks him on the head real
yeah,
hard.
just
He
it
did.
looks. He makes everything look good.
Dang.
He made it look epic. It's just like, oh.
And he really is paladin material.
Yeah.
He definitely has the stats.
If he surprises, you really gotta go become paladin, dude.
Okay. Khaleesi.
What you doing there, friend?
I'll just use my light crossbow at the other goblin.
Okay.
Like, wait, do we both have ranged weapons?
14 plus 2.
Damage.
You not have it
26.
written down? Because, yeah. Mine's 1d4 plus 1.
Where is my d6?
Oh, did you
Oh.
take it?
Sorry.
My
I
d6!
forgot. I
You
was,
borrowed.
yeah, sorry about that.
Yo, Hunter, do you have something like d12?
3 plus 2.
3
No, no.
plus 2. 5.
Never mind. I thought
Okay.
you might still have one of my dice. Like, check.
Ow!
Oh,
3 plus 2.
Why are you licking the chair?
Alright. You know, these are great for goblins because you can tell how many hit points they have just by turning the die.
dang.
Yep.
That's nice.
You're gonna get a lot more dice than.
Just get the
Well,
huge
if they
tower
have
with
six hit points,
them. I had my dad
and they're a
got these
6-sided die,
these dice towers that had like 20 small d6s
of course,
in them.
goblins don't last as long as. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Sorry, yeah, it's fine. I already said it.
They die so fast. I don't think you'd really need to turn.
It's nice to have it in early
Oh.
levels.
All right. Anything else?
Do you move anywhere, friend?
I guess I'll move to her.
You're gonna run up the round two? Right toward the rats?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay. Goblins. goblin stabs his javelin at Kalen, and Kalen just sidesteps it. Aha! Riardo.
I'm a sling another attack towards that little goblin over there.
Okay.
12 plus 2.
Damage.
Okay. I'm using ball bearing, so it's a +1 to whatever I roll.
How many ball bearings do you
Is it the top one?
Yeah, 4.
So then yeah, it's max damage. It's 5 damage.
So you throw the sling at it as Kalen's raising his mace to swing at the goblin again, trying to as it's dancing around on the ground, he's trying to get a good. It goes right through its eye socket, and the goblin just.
I hit it in the temples. I hit it in the
Dies.
eye. It's gonna go right through.
Kalen turns around. Thanks, brother. And starts moving towards the rats over here.
Putting the
Skills.
are both ranged and then.
I'm gonna keep on attacking. 14 plus 2.
It's a hit.
Go.
4 plus 4 plus 2.
4 plus 4 plus 2.
And then I'm gonna use my bite attack.
Okay.
17 plus 2. And that's 4 plus 2.
Goodness.
I will eat you guys.
Oh my goodness.
Not they're rats,
Okay.
so
Tastes like rat.
find her.
I
Okay.
lived off rats.
Alright, the rats. There are 3 rats left. That is a natural 1. That is a 10. That is a 6. The rats miss.
No, there you go. They're freaking
Zion.
out.
Do I still have a clear shot at the rats from where
Sure.
everyone's standing? Alright. I'll take a shot at the damaged rat.
Okay.
15 plus 4.
It's a hit.
And then,
Can't roll once. It's dead.
yeah, it's
Okay. You're making quick work of these.
After we killed the ogres, it's just quick cleanup.
It's just clean up now.
Cute.
Get the ogre taste out of my mouth.
You got that out when you slept.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Kalen's turn.
Alright.
Time to smack the rat, crack its head.
Alright, he just kind of works his way around here towards the back of the rats.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And
Oh, I was gonna ask you this like this. That was good, dude.
doesn't really find an opportunity to strike. Galaxy.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Quarterstaff.
Crack its skull in.
Just 11.
11.
Oh, you got a crossbow and a quarterstaff?
Missed.
Just use the crossbow, dude.
Wow.
Barely missed.
No. Rat's like, nope.
I should use my crossbow because I don't have any strength bonus.
I don't have a melee weapon because I don't have any strength. You get a -2 to any strength.
I get a +0.
Riardo.
Oh, it's my turn again? There's still a rat alive?
2.
Time to sling another projectile. I could use spells, but I don't want to risk my magic yet. That's a nat 20!
Alright.
Oh, jeez.
Excellent. And the damage?
2 plus 1, so that's 5. Again.
5 damage.
Crunch.
That oddly feel nice.
What?
Hunter's backstabbing against mine.
Oh, there's a feet on point.
Because I have stops.
It feels nice.
Did you stop?
I also got a goop.
Skittles.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Keep
feet.
on chomping. Wait, what happened to my dice?
Something's up to my feet.
What? I didn't.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
lying.
I was gonna say, I don't think I.
Oh,
Not one.
Okay.
You go
6, please.
You go to
5.
eat the rat and you choke on it.
Oh.
Kind of stumble back a little bit, go down on one knee, not quite prone, but you lost your movement.
Dang.
Right.
Stay on my back, you cutie.
Rats.
You're cute. Stay on my back.
Oh,
They're surrounded and overwhelming numbers. They're going to attempt to flee. They don't have the wisdom to know that if they flee, anyone within 5 feet of them is going to get an attack of opportunity. So,
I may be down, but I can still attack.
no.
Kaelin misses.
Oh man. How many misses that has bad today?
12.
It's a hit.
Quarter staff is a 6.
3.
3.
That one's dead.
Oh, I
Nice.
still did?
Yep.
That leaves one left.
2.
Sorry, Goofy.
Stop it.
And
Stop.
Okay,
Stop
this
failing.
one takes off and dashes off into the dark.
Dang.
I suck.
Darn diddly
That's
rats.
one alive. That
It's
rat,
okay.
that
I
rat,
got a taste.
but that rat will tell the tale.
There's still some dead rats around if you're still hungry.
So, I met
Sorry,
these
I don't
rangers.
speak
And
broken.
this party group.
Who does?
The fox tried eating me.
Me, that's for sure. I speak Draconic.
You do?
Yeah.
Huh.
I gotta choose a language with my
Okay.
race. Just extra language.
Oh.
So I chose Draconic.
Right.
I
You
got
are
it.
standing in a large in the main cavern on the northwest, northeast,
Bless you.
Thank
west, southwest, and southeast are ledges. Each of these ledges has a little
Do you
barricade.
Do you have a map
Up.
for us?
I don't. I can draw it if you want to lay out the.
Oh. Here, you could use
You got so much
one of
paper.
these.
There's a colorful book.
I saw the mouth there, I realized.
I'm all
You want
prepared, but it didn't take
Sure.
Sure.
a page out.
Thanks.
I only need some.
Okay.
It was just to keep the hunger away. And then we got peaches.
I'm okay.
I didn't expect it. That was
Okay,
really nice.
good, good.
Yeah, there you go. That's why I'm
My
giving you
body's
the puffer, 'cause I
processing.
need it now.
I forgot to throw this away.
Is it because I touched your belly? Oh, that
You
hurts.
messing with the dog?
Which
Or
one?
What?
Jeez.
Oh, that was you. Was it you?
What is
Yeah,
this
cut it
string?
I don't know. I was curious about that too.
Looks like a piece of someone's shirt, but been yanked out.
Yeah.
His nose. Where are the cats? Play with the kitty cats.
It's not really that kind of string, it's more clothing string. It's very light.
It's silly string.
No, it's not silly string, but it's pretty close.
Oh,
It's Giffy string!
It's very Giffy string. Whenever you say a joke, you just gotta point at the camera.
Gotta do finger guns.
Yeah.
The food has been cleared from the table.
Alright. So, you're standing right here in this area. There are little ledges right here, right here, right here, right here, right here.
Oh, well.
This is a pool of water.
Oh, yeah.
I don't trust
There's
water
a big
anymore.
pool of mud
Oh, no.
right here. The mud seems to have little bubbles coming to the top of it.
Great.
And it's
A hot tub?
and
Bog
there's
water. Hot mud.
steam coming up out of the mud here. So this is the pool of mud that the one ogre had come out of.
Gross.
This is the stalagmites that the second ogre came out of. And then it appears that there's an archer's nest on each of these 5 ledges where the goblins were hiding.
Did you find your lantern?
I believe I did after 6 seconds. Yeah.
I have my lantern too.
Hey, Lantern
You
Brothers.
see that there are 6 smaller, kind of narrow passageways that lead from this cabin area. It appears that the rat ran off this way.
Have you guys been getting the Beyond D&D ads on YouTube?
What?
Beyond D&D ads. It's for app.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, that's it.
You got the perfect voila.
Yeah,
No,
I can't get that in my head.
Supplies.
No, hey, we're doing our own thing.
Sorry, it was
Yeah.
just stuck in my head and I couldn't.
Sam Riegel is a god of advertising. He's the one that wrote that. He's hilarious.
Cool.
If I could meet the
No, it
CR
hurts.
guys, I
Should-
would
Okay, so we came in from here.
probably die. If I could meet the CR team, I would probably die. They're
We
just
should head
so
off
cool. I love every one of them.
towards the water.
Let's go investigate the water.
Yeah.
See if there's anything.
Okay. Surprisingly clean water. Very, very clear.
Drinking
Smells
water.
good. Yep. Looks
I don't
like
wanna
drinking
touch it.
water.
You
I'm
don't
gonna
trust
fill my
water.
water skin with some water.
Last time I touched water, we got it ghosted and shut up.
It is fresh, natural, underground spring water.
I'm gonna taste it.
Tastes like water.
Why are you looking
Roll
at
a
me?
20.
Dang!
Oh my.
It might be good, might be bad.
5.
5.
Tastes like water.
Oh my gosh, okay.
CR was a 1.
Okay.
What?
CR is what?
The CR was a 1.
Meaning if she rolled a 1, she would have succeeded.
If she rolled a 1 or higher, she would have succeeded.
Oh.
Okay, it's water, guys.
I got
It's
a water
water.
skin of water.
I love how we're all.
It's exactly as advertised.
Fiji
But I
water.
scared you a
Great.
little bit, so my job's done.
It's just Fiji water, it's fine.
Oh yeah, bring in Fiji water.
Make a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Because they're fish in there.
20!
You hear crying. That sounds like human beings crying from this area.
Go!
I'm gonna go down that way.
You don't want to be sneaky? Okay.
Did it.
You just murdered the goblins. my friend.
I'd rather explode than be sneaky.
So watch out, they're still haven't found their boss yet.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
already cautious.
King Panther style, I gotcha. I changed.
You're going in Megalovania.
You're gonna get copyrighted so hard, Hunter.
There's a, mo-
Megalovania isn't
there's a
copyrighted.
moment in My Hero Academia where All Might just reminded me of Sam's. Just a big old glowing blue eye right before he kicks a bunch of kids' butts.
Dude.
Where's my pizza?
Over
What?
here.
Well, fuck.
And my
You
hot
didn't,
wings.
you didn't ask for pizza.
Thank you. I paid.
Thank
She
you.
got a peek.
Yeah, thank you.
I thought you took mom food.
Hey, did,
We gave her hot wings.
Where's my freaking pizza? And my hot wings. Regular hot wings.
Isn't that what you ate? Those hot wings?
I don't give a freaking I paid spent $100 on stuff. Give me my food.
No, I was saying I thought you had hot wings.
I
If
did,
you
but I
more.
want regular hot wings and I want pizza.
where's the...
You're so funny. Why are you wearing gloves?
I want to make sure that I don't contaminate anything, if I had virus or not.
Do you know wearing gloves is actually worse? Because it sticks to the gloves.
Oh,
And then you transfer it.
And also, you're just brushing your arms with the gloves.
That's true. You know, honestly, I didn't think about
You do
that.
know that the pizza's for everybody, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank
Here's my
you.
hot wings.
we had a piece.
We all
That
ate
is a-
as we were.
That is a booty load of Hot wings.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hot
Those
wings.
are for people to share too, plus I like hot wings.
Hot
Yes.
wings are really good.
Well, thank you very much.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
thank you.
Is the other kind gone? I don't even remember what the third kind was.
There's
This is trash.
maybe
You ate them all.
you got a little bit more.
I
You do
really,
exactly what my brother
still
did.
have- The other kind.
really like hot wings.
I prefer their barbecue wings, but that's just me.
Yeah,
I think I
Oh,
might
yeah.
have had.
We still
did I
have both
barbecue over there. I thought I did.
I didn't see it, but then again, I didn't look.
Okay.
All right. I'll
Thank
leave you
you.
alone now. You're welcome.
Not very far down this way, you get to the edge of a steeply embanked pit. Littering the bottom of the pit here are between 30 and 40 people.
Oh.
They alive?
They appear to be alive in very poor health.
Oh no.
They haven't eaten or had anything to drink for the last 3 or 4 days.
Is there a ladder or stairs or anything leading down there?
Purified foods.
You have purified foods.
Yeah, I can't make food.
Get out of my bag! Get out of my bag!
Careful.
Hey, Ember, calm
Is
down.
this the people you were talking about? I'm gonna say that to Kaylin.
This is my bag,
Chains.
okay?
He looks down into the pit and he sees a tiefling there are 2 tieflings that he points out. He says, those are the Agonors. They are a family of Nightstone. I can't really see, I can't really make out in the dark here who the other ones, but these guys right down there, those are Nightstone.
Should we throw? Wait. Is it down?
It's down.
Should we throw
About
a
a 30
rope
foot
down
drop.
there?
30 foot, oof.
Oh my goodness. I mean, we
Is there a
got
rope
I'm
anywhere?
gonna, someone
we said
hold
rope.
on to the rope and I'll climb down.
Is there a rope?
Yeah.
Who has the highest strength?
Make a
14.
perception check.
I have 15.
Gotta make a perception for rope.
Yeah,
No,
15.
I don't see a rope at all. I'm
I
blind
have
as
a
a matter
rope.
of fact.
You have a Dungeoneer's pack still. You guys have.
I rolled a 1.
We have, well, I have 50 foot of rope.
Yeah, you guys still have your rope.
Yeah.
You guys
We
have
still
rope.
have a
Oh,
rope.
Yeah.
I could hold on to it. I have like 15 strength.
I saw no rope. Where's this rope?
Here, you and I will hold on to the rope.
I'm gonna
Alright.
crawl down, climb
rope?
down with the rope.
Okay. As you start to climb down the rope, let's make a.
Oh, you're not tiefling or human or anything. They don't know what you are.
Yeah.
I am human.
You're a fox human. You're a human with a tail.
Okay, so if you're in your human form, you get a plus 10 to disguise as a human.
Yep.
Okay.
If anything, I can mention Kaylin and they would know.
Could I get those lessons though?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's make a dexterity check. Make sure you can climb down.
12 plus 1, so
You're fine.
13.
All right, climb down the 30 feet.
Okay, hey. Okay, here's paper.
And these people just start coming out of the dark towards you.
I'm friends with Kaylin.
The one woman that was pointed out as one of the Agonars is just crying. She steps forward and she says, "My dear, have you come to rescue us?
Yes.
Or are you now one of us?"
We're here to rescue you. My birdie's up there holding the rope. If you guys want to climb up, you can.
Her,
One at a time.
you can see the family resemblance of the boy that's standing behind her. But he's like ready to pounce. My boy, please, this is our savior. Thank the gods.
Oh.
tiefling stinking the guts.
Guys, they're gonna come up one at a time.
People believe whoever they want.
There is water up there that you guys can use.
They have taken a few of our group. Do you know where they are?
No, we literally just found you guys. You're the first people that we stumbled upon.
So sorry. Wait, you have to yell that.
Yeah. And as she's talking, a man steps forward. Dwarven man steps forward. And goes,
Hi there, Destiny. Get out of the way. Let me talk.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome, young lady. So, you're here to save us.
Yeah.
Terrific. The lady sent you, I'm certain.
Who?
What lady?
The lady. The
Oh.
lady.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Nandar.
Okay, I'm gonna climb down.
Yeah. 5.
Hey, how are ya?
Well, that's
Yeah, so on the rope. Hi.
No, Ryan, you
4
have to hold.
40.
Okay.
I have a -2 to strength.
I'm sitting down there.
We actually came here to find you guys.
Oh dear. Well, this one knows how to make it. How many are there?
There's
2 more up there.
3 more up
There's
there.
no need to come down. We'll make our way up.
Well, I came down to tell.
Don't tell them the bad news. Kaylin can do that.
Jeez. Yeah.
Okay, well, let's climb up one at a time. I'm gonna wait for everyone to climb up.
I'm just getting in my bag again.
The name's Morak. I'm glad to meet you.
Nice to meet
Glad
you.
to meet you too. As he helps you up to your feet.
My tail hurts.
Well, let's get out of here and get back to our city, eh?
About that.
What?
We gotta
We gotta
get back your city.
Let's get you guys up first, and then
Yeah, let's get you up, and we'll tell you the
we're
news.
gonna. Oh boy.
Or your buddy up there can. It's okay, we have a plan.
Don't move. All right then. Spill it.
Your queen is dead.
And your town's taken over.
Wow.
But we're gonna get back your town. We promise.
Your lack of tact is amazing.
Yeah.
This communal gasp goes through the whole crowd of people.
We were sent by from Amadar to Nightstone, and when we arrived to the city, we were guessing that you guys were already here at this point. When we got there, Nightstone was in ruins, and we found chains, or not actual chains, I call him chains.
He's talking about Kaylin. Perhaps you know him?
Kaylin's with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, good lad, that one.
We also have 3 others who went to town.
To a different town. Not Amadar, what was it?
I don't know. To not Amador
To
or
south?
Nightstone, but somewhere else for
And-
safety.
And the lady?
She was
We
killed
buried her.
Killed during the attack. When everyone was running out.
It's okay.
The only survivors was
There-
chains. And
some of the people in the crowd are just bawling.
I feel really bad telling them the
we
news.
did give her a proper
Mothers
burial.
hugging their children.
We gave her a
We
proper
gave her-
burial.
Yep.
Hey, at least you didn't lie to him.
Yeah.
We can get
She was
back
the
to
last of her
town.
lineage.
That's what?
The
Lineage.
last of her lineage. I doubt Nightstone would be able to survive without her. And
Destiny.
Wait, she died?
Destiny
Yeah.
Agonor steps forward and says,
I have faith in you.
Me, her. You pointed at me, but
no,
looking at her.
puts her hand on Morak's shoulder and so kind of turns him as they make eye contact. She says,
I have faith in you.
and
the town starts coming forward and also putting their hand on the shoulders of Morak. You've got
39 hands on him.
completely crushes Morak.
Jeez.
No, he's
It's okay.
They all
I'm
come
gonna
up,
also put
they all
my
come up
paw
and
on
whisper
him.
words of encouragement to Morak, that they're behind him, that they have faith in him, they can confide in him, that if he ever needs them, they'll
So,
be there. All
I'm-
the adults.
Pretty sure you will live without your lady.
Kind of harsh.
Yeah.
I mean,
seriously.
look at this town. Look at all the
Town, we're in a
encouragement.
cave.
Look at the townspeople and all the encouragement. I'm sure that they will do fine if we can get back their town.
You should tell them the bad news.
I have.
Oh, never
You
mind.
can't, we can't hear you. You're 30 feet
I'll
up.
pull you
Yeah.
down here.
Okay, so
So
we
the-
gotta climb up.
So the person that you love unconditionally is dead, but you'll be fine.
I'm sorry.
So that's what you're saying.
Is what you're saying too.
Hey, she ain't the highest charisma out of us.
Yeah, I have the highest charisma out of all of us.
Exactly.
Jeez.
If anything, we can probably find
Lad, why didn't you bring the basket down?
What basket?
The basket? The basket that they've been hauling us up in?
Where is that?
Looking up in the darkness, way above you, you can see that there's a rope attached to a pulley and a basket, and the rope runs off to the side and down.
I'm gonna climb back up.
I'm gonna catch a message and ask what's going on
Be
down
right
there.
back.
Do you have a message?
Yeah, I have a message.
You?
Yeah, I have a message. Right here, see? Message.
Wait, do I have to roll to climb?
It's a cantrip too.
Oh, I didn't know sorcerers could get
6.
message
You
as
climb
a
up
cantrip.
20 feet,
Are you sure you didn't read that?
or
as
halfway, and fall,
mending?
take each inch.
Then
You can look yourself. I looked. I double checked. I thought it was mending.
I don't know what's going on. Just
Oh. Okay.
we
Message.
need the
I'm messaging you on Twitter. Hey,
basket.
what's going on down there?
what basket?
Who were you messaging?
This other sorcerer, as I said. You can respond.
It's 10 words, right?
20.
20?
We need the basket.
There is a basket elevator thingy to your right.
Thingy?
I don't know.
You're gonna use thingy for okay.
Use that to get everyone out of this pit.
Do I see a lever connected to this thingy?
You don't see anything because your perception roll is stunk.
Yeah, it did.
Do you even have night vision?
Yeah, I got dark vision. I'm an elf, bro.
What are you doing with the cat?
Hugging her.
Can I check to see if I
Yeah, you're
see
still
the-
up there.
Yeah.
Perception roll.
Okay, let's hope it's not 8 this time.
Watch out, you almost kicked Goofy in the face.
I got a 4.
Kaylin sees it kind of hidden in the rocks. There's a crank attached to the rope that goes up through these pulleys. And he goes, "Oh, are you guys looking for this?"
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
He cranks it. He's starting to get annoying. He's so good at everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like every roll he does is good.
He's that guy.
So he's that guy.
He's the guy who does everything great until that one moment where he falls to his
Yeah.
death.
Are you sure this isn't a bard in disguise?
He's starting to annoy me, actually,
Yeah.
because he's so good at everything he's doing, and he's good looking, and
Good job.
He's the true hero of the story.
yeah,
I'm the paladin.
he's putting
Me.
you guys to shame.
It's like one of those shows where just like everyone's supposed to be this main character, but the side character turns out to be the main character all along.
Yeah.
Him. I'm the paladin. Me. What am I?
Oh, jeez.
So, all right, we all have our favorites, and he's turning out not to be one of mine.
Hey, you made him, so it's not our fault.
The book made him.
The book made
Most
the book gave me his name. I had to make the
Character.
character.
Wow.
Okay, he lowers the
Look at
basket
Steve.
down, and
I'm gonna help the townspeople out.
okay, about 4 at a time can fit in there. So it'll take you about an hour to get everybody out.
Okay.
So where's this Goblin's boss, by the way?
I don't know. But once we get everyone out of here and get some
Once
fresh water,
Yeah,
We're gonna
let's take them
go
to the
kill 'em.
fresh water first.
So an hour goes by.
can I keep watch out here?
All right.
Are you going to put back in, Ember?
Question is,
Okay. So as you guys are working, getting the town people up, you see a torchlight over here, and you see one lonely goblin, not happy, come.
He tells me to go see. Everybody's always picking on me. I'm just about sick of this place. I tell you what, man, one of these days I'm going to be the leader of this place. And when I am, things are going to change around here. I'll tell you that much. Yeah,
Do you say
Comes
that's
in.
really loud?
Yeah. He
So
comes-
there's let me know. We hear it over here like.
you hear it. Lock, niche. Lock, niche.
What was the goblin's name that started with a G who's dead?
Gleek's dead.
Freeyark. I'm never going to get anywhere in this place.
Freeyark must be their god or something.
And I can't believe it. Hark is gonna have my head if I can't find these guys. What the? Oh, what's happened over here?
Piles of death.
What happened to all these rats? Oh man, Snake Bat, you are in so much trouble.
They just see.
He did.
is his back toward me?
No, you're kind of kitty corner to him. He doesn't see you standing over there.
He's busy.
I'll just
Just stand there.
I'll just stand in the dark corner.
He's just
What
standing
happened here?
menacingly.
We got,
Wait, is the oil still burning?
we got us a bunch.
No, it's died down. It's gone.
Wasn't that much oil. It was just a vial of lamp oil.
But remember, I was big, which means
I
the
don't even
fire was
want to
big.
go. I don't even want to report this to Hart, man. These are his favorite rats. What are you gonna do, Snake Bat? What are you gonna do?
I'm just sitting there in the darkness.
Sitting
I'm
there
just
listening
watching. I'm watching the show.
You're just like,
All right.
this is a great sitcom.
Well, let's go through this here. What are my options? I stay and I go and I tell Hark that his pet rats are dead, and then he kills me, and then he'll send the rest of the gang out to find who killed the rats. Or I can leave, and then Hark will send the rest of the group after me.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
So, die or run and die. Running seems like too much work.
And he turns around and he starts walking. He's walking back across the cavern towards.
Excuse me?
What? Hey!
Short person?
He. He goes to reach for his dagger. And you just step out. Excuse me.
Yes, how can I help you?
Oh, that's great. This is the best thing about D&D with friends.
I see you're in trouble.
That's great.
Your eyes are so fogged up.
His eyes?
Glass.
Glasses, man.
No, your eyes keep getting
Yeah,
fogged
is your
up.
eyes foggy?
Eyes are foggy, I can't see you.
Oh my gosh. Guys, you should play D&D whenever you can.
Oh my goodness.
Find a good DM, my friend.
Get friends.
Hey there.
Get friends.
Hi, how can I help you? Oh, wow, you are just stunning. You know, Snigbat doesn't really take to people very often, but you,
Hey, yo.
I'll make an exception for you.
Tell him not to tell his boss anything.
Do you hear something?
No.
Because I swear I heard a voice coming out of the dark back there, telling you to tell me to do something. And if
Okay.
somebody's bugging you, Snigbat will take care of them.
Okay, can you? Okay, you need to listen to me closely because you can trust me.
Yes, I can.
Okay, there was a. I'm gonna give him the description of the leader of the Seven Snakes
Mmm.
and tell him that
You
and tell him
Playing with fire.
and tell him that he came, killed the leader's rat, and is at Nightstone.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that son of a gun down. Yeah. Hey, I got something for him.
He pulls out this dagger. It's just a little
Get a
little knife.
You should go tell your boss so you can, get rid of him.
Oh, yeah. Hark would love to hear that.
Remember the
Yeah.
7 of them?
Oh, jeez.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do just that. It's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
And then
All right. Well, you take care of yourself and don't let the boss catch you in here.
Oh, I
If
won't.
he catches you, you're as good as dead.
I know.
All right, he wanders off in this direction.
Okay, I'm gonna take the townspeople to the water.
Okay,
let him out get
we don't have that much time since he's gonna take an army to Nightstone now.
Should we take
Okay,
the
so-
townspeople somewhere and then come
We need.
back?
Okay, let's take the
Yeah.
townspeople to. You said there was another town to the south.
Far to the south, yeah. Daggerford is a big city.
Okay, we need to head that way with the townspeople.
We will come back and venture more once they're gone, and we take the townspeople away.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do
I'm gonna
that.
get smashed, but hey, at least they'll provide a distraction.
Wait, what about the one lady I've forgotten her name?
When you mention Daggerford, Morak says, "We ain't leaving our town."
We will get your town back.
No, you don't understand. We ain't leaving our town.
Your town is already taken by the Seven Snakes.
Then we'll take it back or die trying.
Okay, the goblins are already gonna go there to attack it. So
As soon as the goblins kill them.
to kill the guy that
You
took it.
expect that a couple of low-life little goblins are gonna take out the 7 snakes?
We don't know how
Do
many.
you think
I
we
also have provide a
can?
distraction, but no one cared to listen to me.
You think we can?
Hey, there's only 7 of them.
Well, that makes sense.
There's 40 of us.
They are very well trained.
Well, I wouldn't underestimate them. I've seen what they can do.
But they haven't had food.
Have
or
you seen
water
what can
for a
happen to
while.
what an entire town can do to 7 people?
You haven't seen what Browse can do?
No, I haven't. I wasn't there.
Who the heck is Browse?
I'm a tiefling. I don't Browse.
Ah.
The leader guy?
He calls them based on their most prominent traits.
Browse.
Yeah, very descriptive.
But we also
Right.
gotta make sure the one lady doesn't get hurt.
She's
Most likely.
I mean, there's 7 of them, but if the goblins
Besides,
come.
we've still got one problem to attend to. About 2 hours ago, one of them stupid smelly fellers came and took the lady in waiting,
Lady,
the
what?
lady's handmaiden.
Oh.
Now, this town's loyal to each other.
So, time to go rescue someone.
We're as loyal to her as we would be to the lady herself. She's been caring for that girl since she was a lass. And we're not going anywhere until we have her.
Now, don't know where she's been taken, but it's got to be within these caves somewhere.
Probably down that
She
way.
might be with them.
We'll offer you whatever you want, whatever we can give to you. If you'll rescue her and help us liberate Nightstone so that we don't have
We will help you with all
to go
that.
live in Daggerford.
Okay.
Who wants to live in the big city?
We will help you with that, but you must go there for the meantime so we can get this done.
Daggerford's a month's journey. I'm not gonna walk there. We need horses. Or carriages. Or something. Some of us can barely walk as it is. We haven't eaten in 4 days.
Well, you're gonna have to hide somewhere while these goblins go attack the 7 snakes.
How many goblins are left in this that could possibly go up against the 7 snakes?
It's a good distraction to save whoever's in here.
Without their ogres, the goblins are pretty much worthless.
And they're gonna
we did kill
they're
the
gonna
two
take they're
ogres.
gonna if they're
Question
if they're
is-
attacking Nightstone, they're gonna take the goblin or the whatever you just said.
Question is, who is their
The ogres are dead.
boss?
Oh, and the boss is probably gonna go there too.
Describe Nightstone to me right now.
Big boulders everywhere.
Alright.
Boulders.
The church burned down.
Ransacked by the 7 snakes.
Okay.
The drawbridge to the
Uh,
castle is broken.
A bunch of dead.
So is it up or down?
It's up.
Well, then how the goblins supposed to get across to the town?
Goblins were in there, and then we found a lady after killing them.
What I'm saying, lass, and trust me, I'm grateful for your rescue, but I don't think you're thinking this through all the way. A couple goblins aren't going to be able to take down Nightstone and get it back for us, and even if they did, they'd take it for themselves.
Well, we can kill them. Ember!
Then why couldn't you kill the 7 snakes?
Ember!
You just gave up what you're telling me here is you just gave up our city. You gave it to somebody because you had no stake in it.
We will go back,
I didn't do that.
and we will defeat them.
Well, if they're gonna go to Nightstone anyway, which they're gonna do, then that will give us time to save the other person in the meantime. And then
And
we
as
and then
they're
we can
distracted,
and then we can worry about Nightstone.
Fine. We'll head out to the west or to the east and count by the road. Perhaps we can get a traveling merchant or something. I have some goods that are supposed to come into my trade store here soon, so.
Oh, he's the one who owns the store.
Okay.
The one that the goblins robbed.
Alright, I'll take the city. I'll take all these townspeople. We'll head about a mile to the east to the road. You can meet us there once you've found out what happened to the handmaiden. When you do find her, if she is, he looks back at the town. If she's dead, please don't bring that kind of news to the other townsfolk. You'd break their hearts.
okay.
Of course.
Alright. Well, best of luck to you then. We're off. And he... Townsfolk! Gentle townsfolk, please! And... come with me.
Is it a storm brewing?
I think so. Caleb. We might need some protection. Caleb's like... Yes, it's been very good to meet you all.
Defend your town. I understand.
Thank you for letting me come with you, thus far at least.
Of course.
All right, Morak, we're out of here.
Right
Morak
now,
takes the town and
now we just need to wait for the goblins and
These
other
start-
things to leave.
he
We should
leads them out of the cavern. So leads them down to the cavern. About 15-20 minutes goes by, and you see a very large goblin draped with. He's got seashells and
all sorts of little baubles
That's the boss.
dangling from his hair. His hair's kind of in a dreadlocks.
This seems very familiar.
And he comes out. He's got a pretty wicked-looking scimitar and got a crossbow on his side. Behind him are two female goblins, and then behind that are four goblins that you don't know if you've seen them before or not. And then in the very back is Snigbat, and Snigbat's like, that's right, we're gonna take him down. Let's go, guys! And he's cheering them on. He's and there's one rat that's slightly wounded.
Oh, the one that got pelted by a metal pellet that took off.
The one that I bit.
And I hit it in the head with a pellet. Not enough to kill it, but it's hurt.
And the leader says, all right, Snigbat, there better be a lot of gold there. They walk through the cavern and out the front door.
We didn't see any humans with them.
No humans with them.
Let's go.
Okay, let's
Well, I'm
explore.
gonna go where they left.
Where they got from.
Yeah, let's go where they came from.
So,
Get that closer.
Nice. You know,
Excuse me.
You're excused.
your charm spell's great, man.
Oh my goodness.
My charm spell? I better go tell the boss, hey. That's probably the best thing I've ever done.
It also turned out to be a great diversion.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, but the reason I gave him his description is because I really hate him.
Oh, I
And
can
he's
tell.
going to die.
I hope he dies. He's really powerful, especially with that potion that he had that turned his skin to diamond.
Same thing you did with your spell
Except
accident.
that was stone.
Mhm.
Yours was still diamond. You turned to diamond with your wild magic. That's why you didn't die.
What?
over
It's in.
upstairs. Get that.
No, there should be some in the under the sink.
I'm done with this sink.
There should be
I
some.
don't
I don't
see
think
anything.
there is. I don't think there is. You probably have to go get it out of the upstairs bathroom.
Just check if there is, and if there isn't, then go upstairs to get it.
Okay.
Why not just grab them from upstairs and then look when you're down? I was staying down here anyways.
So you walk up through here. There is a little, kind of a little small open area here. To the due south, you can feel a breeze blowing in, and you can hear like a hollow, sound coming from that way.
I learned to do that when I was really young and practicing.
And then to the north, there's a 10-foot high cave. So it's just about as tall as the ogres were tall. Inside the cave, you see what appears to be a makeshift throne right here. There is, it looks like they've taken some bedding and a mattress and kind of shoved it back in here. So there is a large, like, king-sized mattress back here.
What's it made of?
Mattress.
It's made of cotton and hay
These
and
goblins know what to look for.
stuff back in here. It's all stained and
Gross.
yeah, it's
And we're gonna match.
it got holes in it. There is a mattress, some torn pillows and torn bedding on it. next to the bed, there is a chest.
It's probably full of mild garbage and some gold. And her coins.
To the north here, there is a wooden gate. That does look like it is has been barred shut.
If my guess, she's back there.
And there are two on either side of the room. It looks like rats have taken junk and stacked it, packed it up on the sides of the rooms and made nests.
Pack rats, literally.
One on either side of the room. So 2 rat nests,
You
a
good?
throne, mattress, chest, and then
There's no woman in here.
and the floor is littered with remains. There were human remains
Oh.
of all sizes.
Oh,
We don't know if it's her.
And shapes.
I think she might be in that cage over there behind that wooden gate.
There's a cage behind the wooden gate.
Yeah.
There's just a big old wooden gate bird shut.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming it's a cage.
Let's go there.
It is locked.
Was,
Um,
you said it was barred shut. Is it barred shut on the inside or the
wait.
outside?
I was
Yeah,
gonna
barred
say,
shut
don't you
on the
have
outside.
lockpicking
I don't think I
skills,
could.
but you don't have those anymore.
How are you supposed to lockpick a giant wooden plank?
Oh, that's true.
I was gonna say I could lockpick. I just can't. Lockpick a gate.
You just don't get +10 to your lockpick.
Wait,
Okay.
if we're on this side and it's boarded from this side, there has to be a way around it, right?
It's pretty easy on this side to unlock it. It's going to require a 5 or better.
You're just
on
pushing
a,
it over.
on a lock picking roll.
Has to be a lockpick?
Yeah.
You're lockpicking a wooden bar? Interesting.
One.
It's your sleight of hand too.
So that'd be 8.
Okay. Roll dexterity saving.
Oh.
Oh
It
jeez.
probably fell, or the door slammed in.
How long has it been?
Got that
20. All right. So as he's pulling it aside, he's thinking, if this is meant to keep people in and it was trapped, a good place for a trap would be directly behind. As he moves, this axe that was propped up swings down,
Oh my goodness.
sticks itself in the doorway right by your head. And you're just like, yep, that's what I thought.
And then he continues to open it.
And then you open the door.
Well, I
Good
did it.
job, Zion. Good job, Zion.
In the back of the room,
Did you almost close down?
in the back of the
Oh,
room,
okay.
I said good job.
you just see this. All you see
Who
is
did I
this
kick? I kicked the cookie.
natty red hair draped over the shoulders of somebody who's wearing a once beautiful pink dress with puffy shoulders. It's now torn and
What was the name?
stained.
Did you call
The
it
lady. The hand lady.
handmaiden?
The
I am
handmaiden?
sorry.
Hey, you okay?
Kick everyone now.
Excuse me, are you the handmaiden?
She pulls her hair out of her eyes.
Hello.
So,
We're here to rescue you.
Are they dead? Are
They're
they
not
gone?
dead.
They're
Yes, they're dead.
most of them are dead, but not all of them.
they're
Oh wait.
we distracted them. They're not here.
Praise
at the moment.
be! I'm so glad the lady sent you.
Ooh,
Yes.
not okay. Yeah.
You felt.
We will not break it.
Not yet.
Okay.
Hi.
We
Let's
have,
get
we have your townspeople. They are hiding a mile to the east. We should go to
They
them
told us to
immediately.
look for you.
I knew she'd send. I knew she'd send somebody. I just knew it. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to probably carry me. My leg is. I twisted my knee, and I'm not gonna be able to walk
Who
very
has
well.
the highest
do you need to have a
strength?
Someone have
certain
lesser
strength?
restoration?
Do you need to have a certain
Oh, you
strength?
could use lay on hands.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you could just do lay of hands.
I don't have lay of hands. I have cure wounds.
You have lay hands. You're a paladin.
Oh.
You have lay hands and cure wounds.
Okay,
We can
Oh
just
wait,
heal
yeah,
that
I
for
do.
you.
I'll do lay of hands.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Place your hands on the leg and the head.
Certainly.
That's all like,
So
Appreciate it.
15.
I'm sorry, but before you touched me, would you mind washing your hands?
she did in the water earlier.
I drink water.
Yes, I would just much prefer. She pulls
Hand
hand
sanitizer.
sanitizer out.
Oh!
How
quite
does
different.
this stink?
She doesn't do that.
Yes, just so long as your hands are clean. I prefer not to be touched by unclean hands. Thank you.
Wow,
That was interesting.
that makes sense though.
Oh, that feels much better. Thank you. Thank
You
you very
thirsty?
much. I could.
There's
toss her the water
clean
skin
water
I
over
filled
here.
earlier.
Huh?
I tossed her the water skin I filled earlier.
Toss it to her. Hand it to her.
Yes.
What do you think I meant?
You said toss.
Would you mind pouring that in a cup, please?
We don't have
Ah.
Oh, then I'll
You're
wait.
Okay. Okay. Let's go get the town people.
That's interesting.
Let's go to the townspeople.
Yeah, I
No.
don't see. Right?
Please, let's keep our manners here. Don't walk too fast.
We kind of have to if we're in a hurry because we don't know how long the goblins, orcs are going to be gone.
Yeah.
Yes, but we mustn't be rude, mustn't we?
Sure thing.
Lady, we don't have manners. I'm sorry.
You guys don't.
I'm an animal.
Yeah, we have a pretty weird
I ain't
group,
no
not gonna
fancy
lie.
person, but I got some manners.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Then, if you wouldn't mind, would you just clear the way for me? I wouldn't want to be seen with uncouth, mannerless barbarians. I will happily make my way out. But it's just as long as, you've cleared the way for me, that I'm protected.
You are protected. Let's go.
Very good.
Social distancing.
Social.
For away from this lady.
Yeah.
All right.
Pass clear.
So you make your way out of the cavern altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you need outside?
Okay.
I don't
Do you need
know.
outside? Okay.
I mean, don't we want to explore that a little bit?
Move.
But you get mending, don't you?
I have mending.
Man, there's a lot of stuff getting mended back there.
You can do a lot over here. Like there's so many pathways.
I don't want to risk getting attacked by.
Gabrinos.
Yeah.
As you make your way out of the cavern, you just realize that first of all, she introduces herself as Daphne,
Oh no.
Oh
Of
no.
course it's a Daphne, great.
and she
Wow.
she
Stereotypes.
does. She's a stickler for manners and courtesy and cleanliness, and
Good thing I didn't
she
get in contact.
just doesn't want to have anything to do with anything that would be crude or rude or uncouth or dirty. She's as you're walking out, she's constantly complaining about her dress. She can't wait to get into clean clothes.
You'll mend her dress and always
Certainly,
prestidigitate and clean
she
it.
apologizes about. I must smell awful. I must look filthy.
Lady,
must
I
look
bit an
a mess.
orc.
To make her feel better, we're gonna use some of her.
I ate a rat.
She does. She just. Perhaps you and I should not communicate.
I killed you.
Though I do very much appreciate the rescue, perhaps you and I should not associate.
Is that
Just for appearances.
is that the way you
You
treat
wouldn't
all
like the
your rescuers?
townspeople then.
Let's go.
I
I guess the townspeople like this.
Hunter. To get her to quiet down, let's use her spells, friend.
Alright, I'll mend her clothing.
Prestidigitate to clean it.
Hopefully you don't explode.
Oh my!
We're using
How?
cantrips.
How absolutely wonderful! Perhaps we could hire you on in the court.
Sorry,
now.
I have other things to
They
attend
fight
to in the
with
future.
Well, thank you so much. Oh, my dress looks absolutely perfect.
Oh, she does a little twirl in it.
Yeah, you
She
might
she
want.
she looks at you and she just kind of gives you a.
Well,
Absolutely.
we can't
That's
Can't-
not what I expected.
all look this good now, can we, dear?
Actually, we can.
Can I punch this lady?
Not now.
Restrain for now.
Maybe later.
Yet. Well, take me to Lady Nandar immediately.
Nope, we gotta go to the
She
town
will be
people.
terribly distraught that I'm missing.
We'll take you to the townspeople first.
We have to go to the townspeople first.
Very well, but you will not get your reward until I am successfully reunited with the lady.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
know-
then we'll discuss
This can
How
be
this
hard.
person is, I can't wait to see the look on her face when she realizes that.
She's annoying,
is
but
dead.
she's not horrible.
And she's not bad. Like,
I'll
Hunter.
break it to her when we get to the
She's
townspeople.
not horrible, but she's definitely annoying.
That's kind of evil. Like I can't wait to break this bitch.
B.I.T.
If she continues being rude, I will break it to her.
Nope.
Not till we get there.
Once we get to the townspeople, can it please break it?
Once we get to the townspeople, they can deal with her.
look, they're
Yeah.
not bad, but they're but I mean, it's not worth.
Maybe break you.
It's not worth breaking your
I will
spirit.
break small child.
I don't think she has a spirit.
Anymore.
That's a bit dark.
Alright,
I'm not gonna
Can
lie.
we just skip over to when we make it to the townspeople now?
All right.
Yes, please.
Make it to the townspeople.
Thank you.
Morak sees you coming. So that was quick.
Please get rid of her.
Jeez.
Here's your.
Morak! Oh, Morak, dear, how are you?
Very well. Very well. One moment. He pulls his water skin up. Watches his hands. Miss, we have much to talk about.
Well, you take care of her. You tell the news. We're gonna go get
No,
the town.
no,
No, no.
I'm just gonna sit down on the floor cross-legged and watch the show begin.
I guess
isn't
I'm
that-
watching.
That's a
Ruben,
good
can you
idea.
close that window? Or, because that's loud.
Thank you.
All right. So
Sounds like firefighter.
you sit and you watch her smiling and happy, and
I can't wait.
Morak looks grim.
Okay.
So, that's
Says, Her Highness is gone. And you watch this woman's spirit just shatter. Just completely break.
Are you
Her-
smiling?
You see,
We didn't.
No, I'm trying not
it
to
was
smile.
Town person.
you
So.
feel the darkness
Overcast.
cast over her, yes.
oh my goodness.
As her smile slowly disappears from her face. Tears well up in her eyes. Her polite smile turns to smirk. And then to anger.
And that's why we didn't tell her.
And then just tears start pouring out of her eyes. She falls down on her knees,
Oh,
collapses in a heap. Morak goes over and places a hand on her shoulder, and she just wailing.
We should get Kaylin and go get the town.
oh my! You can't say.
What are we supposed to do?
You're saying we take away their first line of defense.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no one else to
I
protect
forgot
her.
about that.
Or protect them.
So, while this is happening, we're gonna go check on
See what the goblins did.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Did they get squished?
We will report back to. We will report back once we know what is going on with Nightstone right now.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Oh boy, what?
Meow.
You're laughing.
Did the
I
goblins
was
actually succeed?
I'm just trying to decide whether I was gonna do this to you guys today or wait. I think this is a good place for it since we've still got an hour.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, what happened?
Our first giant.
Okay. So
I like to imagine my stress went down after seeing.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
Okay, she was mean to me.
He's a tiefling, my friend.
I understand.
I'm
but
lawful
why the
evil.
Why the paladin? The paladin's supposed to be. I don't.
Paladin of Vengeance.
Paladins
Yes.
get annoyed.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. No, I thought you were like a good paladin or something, but no, it's vengeance.
She's a decent paladin, but
She's
that
like-
doesn't mean she's nice.
She's like a neutral paladin, I guess.
Remember, I will be nice to you. You're nice to me.
Oh, okay.
So
as you guys are as she's wailing and just bawling and probably 45 minutes goes by and she hasn't stopped. And everybody in town's walking up to her trying to console her. You guys kind of turn and walk off into the walk off the side of the road and into the woods a little bit to
Not feeling sad, not
discuss
feeling happy. Just make that happen.
Oh.
to discuss what you're gonna do next. And as you're standing here in the woods talking, you kind of this very cold wind blows through the area, and yeah, you all get the shivers.
I'm a tiefling. Like,
You all get the shivers.
it's normal temperature now.
Oh,
What's
what else?
And you kind of turn and look and feel a presence,
Want me to go get it? I think I know what giant it is.
and you look off to the south, and you see a maybe 6 foot tall tiefling standing there, bright
But I'm
red,
here.
bright red skin, blackened eyes.
What even is my skin color? I'm red.
I'm still taller than that
blackened
tiefling.
eyes. Eye color is just one thick black. Well, hello there.
Wait a minute.
You don't know! You
You do not know who this guy is.
Yeah.
I know, but
Wait.
outside the game I do. Outside the game I do.
He's wearing a trench coat.
Yes!
Have people talked? Have the Queen Ember talked about her travels before?
Hello, my friends. It is so good to see you. Welcome. Welcome to.
Could I make a history check to know who this is?
You have no idea.
Okay. Had to ask.
You look like really travelers. Perhaps I could be of some help to you.
She's like over here fangirling.
What do you mean by?
I am not fangirling. I am faking.
Well, I sell trinkets.
Trinkets, odds, and ends.
Okay.
Odds and ends, yes. And I would be willing to part with these trinkets for measly price of 1 shadow.
I think we should talk to Ember about this.
Amber's way out there. Who
I mean,
Totally
you really need to
Perhaps, perhaps maybe you could use these trinkets. You seem like you're so
What
young
trinkets are
in
you?
your...
what trinkets are you?
Oh, but I have many trinkets.
Okay. that
Things
that
of-
makes sense.
Great importance and not so much, but they come big benefit to you. Yes, this is what I mean.
What do you do with the
big
shadows?
benefit.
Why am I talking like that? Blah, stop that. Blah.
Are you mocking?
Not intentionally.
Wait,
No, imitation is a form of flattery. Thank you.
is it? Wait, is that as a tiefling? Is that?
He doesn't mind.
Oh.
He doesn't care.
Oh.
But you remember who he is from the last one. If you remember anything about him from the last one, he doesn't.
He doesn't care a lot.
He doesn't care.
Considering Mushi's still alive, I'm pretty sure.
So what would you like? What if you could wish for one thing? If you could wish for just one thing that would make you stronger, better, more powerful, more important, more beautiful, more quicker. You know, I have unicorn horn.
Uh-oh.
He opens his trench coat. Horn of unicorn.
Okay.
I have a feather of peacock. I have beautiful hoof of goat.
What kind of goat?
He's the best goat ever lived. This goat here, he was.
Black Billy?
Yes, this is Black Billy. This is the hoof of Black Billy.
That's not good.
Who the heck is Black Billy?
He was a good goat. What you wish, whatever you wish, I can do it.
Stress relieving items?
You wish for something to relieve your stresses.
For me and my party. Dang it, stop that at my voice.
I do not have
purpose.
I do not have anything that will work on a group, only on the individual.
2 of them.
One individual.
This one.
This individual.
Okay.
Or this individual.
me
Or this individual.
Yeah,
or this
definitely you.
individual. But
You have
not
the
all
biggest problem.
individuals.
Biggest problem. Biggest problem.
Your one shadow is for one trinket.
Yeah, I'm good. I like my shadow.
So
That's a lot to think about.
you do not have such pretty shadow that you need to keep it. Of course, you can go and be weak if you wish. I mean, it's only shadow. It's all I want.
Do you have a trinket so it makes it hard to hate you?
Like becoming ethereal?
So I don't get hit as much.
What about a trinket that makes you
I
ethereal?
must certainly have protective. I have the tooth of a Zorn.
Oh, truth of what?
A tooth.
Oh,
No, the
tooth.
tooth of a Zorn will increase armor class. Armor.
Wait, what's the armor class?
We do not know this armor class. Why we say this armor class?
Wait a minute.
You're the
Have been-
one that said it.
I've been traveling for many years. I do not know where I come up with armor class, but armor, it will increase the protections around you by 1%.
What?
Which is actually like 5% when you think about it.
What?
Ow. 1%, 5%. What?
Well, you know, when you roll
Okay,
tw-
makes sense.
when the option to hit you is 1 out of maybe every 20, and then you increase that by 1, then you'll get actually 5% more chance of not being hit. So yes, we'll increase your chance of not being hit by 5%.
So it only gives
Guaranteed.
So it only gives you a +1 to armor.
Yes.
I need a lot more than that.
Sorry, we pulled you into that one.
I'd like the stress reliever one.
Okay.
Is it like
We
a
have what we have that will relieve stress. Oh, these vial is tears of Dryad.
Oh no.
These tears will help soothe, calm, and release your stress.
Did
Are
they
you
ever feel like
tired?
kind of dry cries?
Are you tired of stressful nights?
No, please don't make this an infomercial.
It'll probably make you cry.
Cry out all your stress.
Oh, really? Is that really what's gonna happen?
Maybe, who knows?
No, not so much, but will help calm emotion. And keep you mellow.
Is there a trinket that helps focus magic?
No, not
Of course. Yes, there are many trinkets that help focus magic. What school of magic do you wish to focus?
Wild magic.
Wild magic. Oh, I love it.
Well, that's 2 of us here.
This is wonderful. Yes, I have
I have something that will help you focus your wild magic. We will. In what way do you wish to focus the magic? I will.
Like control it a bit more.
So, if you get stressed while magic happens,
Control how is like
Say if it's a roll of a dice. You gotta re-roll it.
perhaps no, is not to reroll. Perhaps is to
Wait. Oh, I got
by
it.
focus. I thought you meant like
Okay. Wait.
like increase the power of the spell or
no.
make it protect the ones that are around you to not
Protect.
Wait,
Ooh,
hold on.
that's way
I-
better.
perhaps.
I have an idea. So we roll for the wild magic. I got 24. But what if one of the trinkets added a D4 so you can either subtract or add from the D4 you got?
If it's a bit
So you can kind of choose
from a small
a
percentage.
small percentage of what you roll.
That'd be a cool item.
So the tears of the unicorn will decrease your
Dryad.
tears of the dryad will decrease your percentage by 10%.
Do they refill or are they just one use?
No, it's just you just wear it around your neck.
Ah, okay.
So it'll help you your stress.
So say if your stress is 0 and he's wearing it, does that mean he has negative 10 stress?
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Well, for how much I use magic,
You're
that's
just
not
like-
really a lot.
Like, man, nothing's ever gonna bother me again, man.
Yeah, every morning you wake up, you're like,
Man, this is about the greatest day I ever saw, man. Look at that. There's not a worry in the world, man. Not a worry in the world.
Oh, that trinket of protecting others from wild magic is actually a really intriguing idea.
but if you wanted to do a spell focus, then we would do like one of the ones out of the Spider's Handbook.
Focus.
Yeah, like it could enhance illusions or necromancy spells would be more powerful or conjurations would be more
Can I make my fire spells more powerful?
Yeah, dude.
evocation,
That's pretty simple, my friend.
like evocation spells, or do you want just your just specifically fire spells?
Evocation is fire. What is it exactly? Is it just fire?
No. Evocation is anything you can conjure out of the elements.
So any an elemental attack.
Usually elemental attacks, yeah.
You said there's a trinket that allows you to choose people to protect from wild magic damage?
Protection from wild magic,
But that's already a thing called careful spell, which I
yes, careful
Which you-
spell.
which you
That's what I'm talking about.
which you get.
Is those what are they called? Spell
Multi
meta magics.
meta magic.
Yeah, those meta magics.
Where do I find that?
So the sorcerer.
You
Page
get,
101.
you get them at third level.
Page 101. Okay, so I don't have it yet, but I want to take a look at it.
Yeah, you get 2 of them at third level.
2 of them at third level, you said?
Mhm.
Nice.
And the ones I have
What
is
can I do for you? What would you like?
I've been thinking
I
that
know you do not need your shadow. That's for sure.
it would be helpful to not have a shadow around.
Right. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. I do not know what this one's problem is. But what can I do for you? What would you like?
Honestly, I feel like I don't know. I would say I've been having a hard time climbing recently. I'm wondering if you could do anything with like slants or speed or something that can make me climb easier.
I have exactly what you need. This bracelet is made from the skin, is braided from the skin of a behir.
Oh, okay.
Here's a big old
These
anteater looking thing.
These will increase your ability to climb, give you proficiency in climbing equal to 20%.
20%.
Yes.
Okay.
4 plus 4.
So yes, plus 4 to climbing ability.
Do you have a trinket that makes it so landing
These-
spells
these-
easier?
it's an acrobatics check. Add 4 to your acrobatics checks when climbing.
Is there a trinket that makes spell accuracy a lot higher? You get addition.
Is
to your
climbing
attacks?
athletics or accuracy?
It's athletics.
Athletics. So when climbing, you'd add 4 to your athletics.
Acrobatics
Is
is
there a
avoiding and
trinket?
jumping.
Is there a trinket that would give me an extra sorcery point?
For this, it would be so much more than one shadow. I may perhaps be able to give you a chance to have 1 extra sorcery point.
So he's essentially offering you a gamble.
Oh.
Your shadow for possible.
I will have to reach into the void to get this.
Where else do you
So,
think this magical stuff
don't-
comes from?
Everybody close your eyes. Do not peek. Okay. And you hear this rush of air, and it's like unzipping. And
I don't like where this is going.
and then a zipping, and he's here. Okay. Did you peek?
No, I still have my eyes closed.
You better not peek. You do not want to look into the void. The void will stare back at you. All right. So you can peek now. He pulls out this stone. It is black, but it's not black in it. It's just black. It is absorbing the light around it. You can see the light kind of absorbing into it.
That's a cursed object. If I ever seen it.
Yeah.
He holds it out to you. For the price of 1 shadow, this will be yours. This will give you a 50% chance per day to increase your source.
Okay.
I will not make a deal until I can be completely honest. There is also 50% chance it will take a source point.
How many sorcery points do you have?
You get 1 per level. So if you're second level, you have 2 right now.
So you have 3.
I have 3.
That's true.
So you might end up having the same amount as me. Every time. Or a chance to be 1 above.
Okay.
Okay, very well. And he your shadow goes up into his hand, opens up a bag. Do you know it took me almost 50 years to get a new bag? He says this, he puts it in his...
What's that supposed to mean?
Wait, what?
When I was far to the south, even further south than Amadar, and this group of adventurers came and they got me in so much trouble with the gods, and it was terrible.
Wait, how did you get in trouble with guard? What did you do?
Not guard, God.
Oh,
God.
what did you do still? That's even worse. What did you do?
Oh, what did you do to the guard? Not guard, God. Oh.
Just we're like, oh.
It's something to think of. It was so bad, I could not even see them again. Oh, okay. What?
God, what?
Just the eyes, like.
Well, I have some. I've been in trouble with gods before, but
Yes, gods suck.
yeah.
Yeah, some of them do.
Is it the above 50 I get 1?
Yes, above 50 you get 1, below 50 you
59.
lose 1. There you go.
Got 1 extra sorcery point just for picking it up.
So, well, the bracelet is gonna increase my my climbing ability or my athletics, right?
Yes, when you climb.
When I climb.
You still got a fist bump just from the.
All right, I'll take the bracelet.
He hands you the bracelet, and as soon as you take the bracelet, your shadow kind of disengages from your body and pulls it up into his hand.
I'm gonna love this.
Wait, what'd you get? Fine.
Wait a minute, what do you do with these
Bracelet.
shadows?
Yeah, actually.
I actually have no clue. What the heck does he do with shadows?
It does not matter. We do not talk about this. This is only for me to know.
I really don't
And
know
that's
what's
why
happening.
you don't give him
Do
the
you not remember
shadows.
last time?
No, I don't.
I mean, I don't really.
Well, I'll tell you after.
Oh, okay.
Do you wish to purchase trinket? These will make you powerful at such a low level of ability that you have. These weaknesses that you find, you will overcome them.
Idiot.
Do you have a trinket that increases the accuracy of spellcasting?
Accuracy. By which do you mean?
You forgot what happened last time.
Easier to hit people with spells.
Yes, I could increase your
My character doesn't want
I could increase your spell attack modifier by 5% if you wish to. Like your
What is an attack
ability
modifier?
to hit things.
The modification of attack, I guess?
See, you know how you got this talent that when you use your spells, you feel like you can hit things better than when you use, say, like a dart or something. You know how you feel like you're more accurate with it. Well, this will make that increase by just a little bit, so that you will feel 5% more better at hitting things with your spells.
You will use 5% of your full power.
Is there also one that
Say you had to
increases
roll.
accuracy in general?
Say you are playing cards. It would add like an extra joker to the deck.
Extra jewel for the day?
Joker to the deck. I don't know why my accent keeps changing, but it does.
Russian to different type of Russian, back to the same Russian.
Is good. Is well, Russian to Middle Eastern to some other kind of Russian to who knows. I don't know. I'm not a professional. Just go with it.
Well, that's a fair trade in my book. A shadow for the ability to hit people easier? That makes sense.
Very well. Then I will give you this monkey tooth.
Didn't expect it to be a tooth, I thought it'd be more like an eye.
It's a little tiny monkey tooth.
Okay.
Do not lose this. This trinket is very important. Yes. I will take your shadow. This good. In my bag. Now it's your turn.
Nope. I'm good.
I'm keep
It's
this.
just a shadow.
I'm good. You're kinda
I'm going to get that
sketchy.
shadow. I'm
Not.
going to get that shadow. I want that shadow. I'm going to get that shadow.
I refuse.
I refuse.
Isn't there anything you want?
I know. I'm good.
You
You're kinda
you
sketchy.
die a lot.
Yeah.
No, he's kinda sketchy. I'll trust him.
It's your life. I don't know. This I do not care.
You could heal more.
No.
Jonah, would you actually take it if you didn't know about it before?
You
No.
know, some people you offer everything. You offer everything to some people. And they say no. They think there is catch. Well, this is not always catch.
Not always catch. I thought there was no catch.
There's no catch. You give me shadow. I give you trinket. He's good. He's done.
Yeah, no.
Very well. Well, I cannot waste more time trying to talk you out of something that you do not wish to give up. Is for choice, you know?
Why did the tiefling's presence just make it cold, by the way? I just realized that.
Oh, I have cold blood.
Yeah, why that they're cold? Wait a minute.
Yeah, cold. Yeah,
Val,
okay,
did you detect evil, friend?
Let me see. Detect good and evil.
You're gonna detect it for
But
me.
before you do that, I must say goodbye.
He's evil.
Existence.
Yeah, he's either evil or he's just a crook.
Wait,
He's evil.
wait. Do you sense it more from me since I have this trinket now?
No.
No.
The trinkets
I
aren't
still
evil.
have the same evil.
No, he didn't leave any evil on you.
Dude, the trinkets aren't evil. They're just magic.
Yeah,
But
Mac-
does she still sense that
Sense
evil
that.
from me from before?
From
Yeah.
before.
That it's not detect evil. It's more detect your presence.
Mm.
So I just.
Now, shall we go to Nightstone?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We've been distracted long enough by that really interesting guy.
Yeah, something really cool now.
So are you taking the town with you, or are you just?
No, we're
If they
gonna,
want
we're,
to.
We're gonna check it out first.
Let's
and
leave it
then
up
we're
to them. We'll ask them if they want to go.
No,
No.
they're gonna die.
Because what if the orcs are still there?
When were their orcs? I know
Remember when we
Goblins.
goblins?
Yeah, they're goblins.
Still.
They're
Yeah,
goblins.
Well, let's go, guys.
Now that they've been freed
So
and
all of these townfolk, I'll just tell you straight up, all of these townfolk each have 1 hit point.
sure, they can stay.
They can stay.
The
They have
guard,
the same amount of health as a
They
tiny
get
rat.
stung by a bee. Bee does 1 damage. One just. They're dropping.
That means altogether they have like 44 hit points now.
30,
I thought there was 40 of them.
36. Well, there's about 40, 36.
Alright, well, let's go.
Alright, let's go
Leave the townspeople here.
check on this town over there. The actual city.
Okay, so are you going to tell the townspeople to stay where they're at? Or?
Yep.
Yeah, while we check.
All right.
Make sure what's going on.
Morax, like, all right, we'll do what you ask, but please, free our town.
We'll do our best.
We'll
We'll
try.
die trying.
Well,
We'll die trying.
I don't want to die.
God bless you. There are, if you can, there are some things in the trading post there.
Oh
in
yeah, we can
Nightstone
figure that out.
that you're welcome to help yourselves to.
Trading?
Yeah.
Help.
Trading post?
A goblin got in there earlier and we found our way in.
Ah,
Yeah.
goblins got in. Well,
It's okay, I got in and
Well,
I
at least
almost
you know.
died.
I fell asleep.
I got these ball bearings. He just lifts up a huge bag of ball
Oh
bearings.
yeah, he broke his tools there.
Oh yeah, I did.
I mended it though.
Yeah, so now they broke. But thank you.
You said magic is evil.
You fell on him, friend, remember?
Well, let's just
they're,
go.
Like like my sword. We call it.
We just nod at each other.
He was unconscious, you will never go.
all right, well,
Alright, let's go.
have fun storming the castle.
Toodles.
Let's go.
Actually, she realized this.
Okay.
Man, I
Town
wonder what
people
they
realize that I'm the only one with the shadow.
No, nobody really is.
They're not paying attention.
They're too busy
Yeah. Skeptical.
talking to the crybaby.
Crybaby. Wait, crybaby?
I don't trust you.
Yeah, Daphne's still crying. Whoa,
Can't
Crybaby.
stop doing
crybaby.
that.
She's mourning, friend. There's a difference.
Alright, let's get to the town.
Okay, make your way back to the town. You get to the town.
Okay.
Ta-da! You're here at the town.
And the goblin's all dead.
Nightstone lies before you. There are, as you're walking down the trail, you see 7 little goblins kind of working their way around the town, looking for a way to get in
Is the drawbridge held by a rope or by a chain?
Bye, Jane.
by chance. Yes.
No, fireball's not strong enough. We'd have to have heat metal.
What if you freeze it and then break it?
That's still gonna take a lot of force.
So these goblins are just kind of in a group at the edge of the moat, looking up at the walls and kind of the one with the dreadlocks he just looks angry and how are we gonna get over this? And
Did you get a natural 20?
as a 19, as he does that, crossbow bolt comes from off the tower above him to one of the lady friends that's behind him, right in her head,
Oh.
and she
How
just
damage
drops
did it do?
off into the water,
Oh,
falls
no.
into the moat,
No.
and all of the goblins scream. They turn and they start running directly towards you, except for the rat who's just standing there.
He's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's just standing there looking up at the bridge. So now you've got several goblins running towards you.
They're gonna panic. They'll just run
Panicked.
past us.
Yeah.
You got a crossbow.
I got a maul.
You got a what?
A maul.
Oh, Mom.
Yeah, I got a mom.
Oh, that's what I thought you said. I was like, is that what you meant?
No,
I mean,
Skittles don't have parents.
oh,
Skittles don't have parents.
yeah.
I thought the parents was the Rainbow Factory.
Yeah.
Nope. That's dead too.
Well, the stone attack will be fine, right?
Okay, as they get closer to you, they're about 30 feet away. The one with the dreadlocks sees you, and he... Breed Yark! Breed Yark!
I'm guessing they mean they surrender?
Yeah.
Okay. I surrender, I don't care.
So,
Go on.
you all go.
They run past you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
You get the down people along.
They run past you. Alright, they run past you and continue down the road.
Interesting.
Yeah, no, we're not getting in here.
Do you have command?
She does.
Can she
What
command
about
the
me?
people on the tower to take 3 steps forward?
It's a one-word command.
She has to be within range.
I can say
Yeah.
forward.
Or walk?
Or fall again.
Fall! Just falls off the tower.
Please put your mask on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just hurting my ears.
It's within 60 feet. How far are they?
120.
Yeah, probably.
So,
20.
I cannot command it.
Can you use my...
If you walked right up to the edge of the moat where the goblins just were, you would be within range.
I'm gonna hold up my shield and walk up there, I guess.
They're gonna know it's...
Hold it threateningly or, hey, look, friend.
Did he
What
get
I,
20?
what I
Brought
Ancient forces of evil, transform this decayed form into JD, the powerful dungeon master.
It's still flickering!
3, 6 plus 2 is 8. No, 6, 12, 14. 14 damage.
Jeez.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly command and say fall
To who?
to the guy on tower. Or the one that shot me.
You notice that the guy on the other tower, his twin brother, is also aiming at you.
Oh, shoot.
All it looks like she's talking to him.
The one shot her before she said anything.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, hey.
I got
yeah,
shield.
Okay.
I still command the one to fall.
Okay. He falls down.
Oh.
Not off the.
Oh, just like...
Just falls down on the top.
Maybe you should have.
Can I use my 2 daggers to climb up the drawbridge?
Probably should have said the leap, because leaping was jumping
Can
forward.
you what?
Can I use my 2 daggers to climb up the drawbridge? Or like...
If
Yeah, can
you
use
want to jump the moat,
We're not getting in there.
there is a hole in the drawbridge.
Is there anything
There's
actually
no-
in the moat,
yeah,
or is it just
about-
a giant moat?
The hole's about maybe a foot thick and 2 feet tall.
Oh, jeez.
Is the moat like just
So,
water, or is there actually
Just
something in the
small
moat?
enough that you can.
I'm doing a
Uh-oh.
lay of hands on myself.
Okay.
I'll try to jump it.
All right, 15-foot jump.
So that'd be a 9.
A 9. You run to the edge of the splash into the water.
Is the water fine?
It's cold.
It's cold, yeah.
It's refreshing.
Oh, so
It's water.
while I'm down there, can I see if like there are any entrances to the city?
Holding your breath, you dive to the bottom of the 15-foot deep moat, and the water's nice and clear.
Oh.
And you don't see any entrances in the city.
Guess I
Dang.
can swim back up then.
Oh yeah, there's a design flaw in this city. There's no sewage system. Oh, engineering! The engineering.
They just bury their poop. That's all.
Oh,
is
great.
Yeah, they go. There's one outhouse for the whole city.
Oh,
Oh no.
Way out here. Let's
That's weird.
Good thing there's only like 30 of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
Any more?
yes,
No,
no entrances, no sewer system.
Yeah. I'm just swim back up.
You looking at his phone?
It's because the Wi-Fi went out.
Oh, we're not streaming.
No.
Oh, and it's back on.
Oh.
Back?
Wi-Fi's back.
Oh.
Is the stream?
This we'll stop right here then.
Yeah. Well, that's very
This is where we'll end for the week.
This is
Nice.
connected.
This is
Should I keep this one? This piece of paper?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got sheet here. Pencil goes over there where I can't reach.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's not connecting.
Give me pencil.
Thank you.
Give me pencil. John,
Huh?
hand me pencil. I'm putting back.
Very interesting.
I'm loving this.
Yeah, same here.
I thought man, if they take these ogres on, they're gonna die. Suck for them.
I mean, yeah, hitting on me. Finish. Could have actually just.
Yeah.
The stream. So, we're calling it there.
I don't know how long it's been out, but it's still recording. It's just not live. So
Okay, well, we can just
Did
end
we
it
level up?
here. Nope.
Not yet. We'll probably do that when we take the city back.
Yeah, if we can take the city back.
Okay.
So that means if Wi-Fi doesn't work, that means we can't video.
we still can.
It's getting back on, right?
It's not back on yet, but
Doesn't really like to work. Mine's working.
Shut
so
up. You
never
can
mind.
record the video and then post it to YouTube later.
Gianna, the videos that we're about to record going downstairs,
Thank you.
we're gonna be pre-recording those.
As I
Can
was
we do
just
mine?
saying.
Huh?
Can we do mine?
Oh, Hunter. Cards.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna just keep these ones out because these are the ones that we used, and I don't want
Okay.
to go looking for them.
Why not just put them back but have them at the top?
Who knows?
No.
Why not? It's a harmonica, dude. Or is it a melodica?